God. Well, I hit launch by the time that happened, so I feel like it's all right. The people will let me know one way or the other. People will tell me if this is too early or too late. Hello, it's me, your boy, Adam. I like that I'm wearing this really red shirt. It looks like I'm wearing a bandana around my neck. Damn, it looks good. Do I start wearing a bandana? Holy shit. Maybe I do. A bandana would look sick on me. Like a red, like what you tie around a dog. A bandana.
A dog's bandana, yeah.
Yeah. That's a real dog's bandana. All right, so as always, I'm Adam, but also
I'm Cass,
and I'm Hayden. Hello.
And we're going to be doing a little campaign creation today, as we wanted to do. So today's plan is I want to make the towns of and I keep forgetting. Oh no, it's plugged in. Huh. Plug in my tablet thing. We're going to make the towns of Gooseville and Ducktown. Now,
cool.
Last time I tried to do this, and I realized I didn't have any like thing. I just downloaded a bunch of assets for Wonderdraft, so now we can make it. So
I'm excited to see these assets.
I'm
excited to see these assets.
They will not be as exciting as you're imagining. Or maybe they will be. Who knows? You know, I immediately was like, nah, fuck it. Maybe you'll love this shit. All right. So,
who's?
Sorry, what did you say, Cass?
How's it going?
Oh, Ethan!
Hi-oh.
We're all here. The gang's all here.
Now it's a party.
Thank you for the subscription. Where is it? Amy Louise. Sorry. It's hard to see. I gotta move the things.
I didn't get a notification you guys are live.
Oh, that's not good.
Interesting.
Oh, maybe you just don't follow us.
That could be
wouldn't.
the problem. All right.
Oh my
what's
God,
on
what
the
is-
agenda for today?
What are you doing? Why does this hate me? I'm trying to get the chat and recent events thing to work. Overlay.
Oh no.
It's just shitting itself. It's shitting itself really badly. This worked last time. Just enable and disable. And let's...
So what's the plan with making towns? What do we got to do?
So... we just gotta... I just want to lay out the town, make it look nice. Because I just want like a basic map. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just something to be like, oh, the market is here. Jimbo's warehouse is over there. Do you want to know where the clown lives? Why, of course, the clown lives on top of the big building in the center of town that no one goes in.
This is all canon now.
Sure. Well, someone's got to donate for that because I'm not adding it.
Fair.
I don't know where the clown live. Someone tell where the clown live.
Someone tell where the clown live, indeed. Theme. All right. Adventure.
Clown. Oh.
No. Stop it. Stop it. There's no clown theme.
Yeah, we can make a clown theme. Someone can donate for clown theme.
Someone can donate for clown theme. Oh, wait, no, there's no clown theme. No one can donate for a clown theme.
Oh, Adam.
Someone played the audio clip of everyone getting mad at me. I hate that.
Ah. No, that's
hate it.
good. That's probably... Good. I think that's good.
Why do I keep trying to... All right, that's it. No overlay. Fuck that shit. All right, so let's make Gooseville first. No. Let's make Ducktown first.
What's like the, I don't know, like climate of Ducktown? I'm asking because I want to put an ice rink in.
It probably doesn't get cold enough for that. There's also no large body of water, so you can't. There's no place for an ice rink.
Oh, we can make one.
A Mighty Ducks reference, Hayden.
Oh, I genuinely wasn't, but maybe subconsciously I was.
I feel like subconsciously you're always making a reference to Mighty Ducks.
I've never seen it, and honestly, wow, Jesus Christ, that film doesn't appeal to me. It never has. Oh my God. I could think of, if someone's like, do you want to watch The Mighty Ducks? Even now that I know it's a cultural phenomenon, everyone knows it, I'd be like, ugh.
Why?
Oh, I don't care. Oh, hockey? No.
I guess, yeah.
There's not even
Fair
ducks in that
call.
film. I found that out recently. It's just hockey.
Cass,
Why would I care about
Yeah.
hockey?
I've literally never seen you more up. No, I have actually. What was it? Fuck, there was some video game. There's like 2 times now in my life, this being one of them, where it feels like you break character.
Oh, you mean Animal Crossing?
No, it wasn't Animal Crossing. No, it was a video game you didn't like. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was some video game. It was at the office. I think like Jackson or something like that was playing a video game, and we were all sitting just watching, and you pulled out your phone and you were on your phone. And I didn't think anything of it until, I forget why, but we were walking out to go do something. And as we're walking down the driveway away from the office, you're like, wow, I don't understand how anyone could enjoy that game. Wow. And you just shit-talked this game for ages. What was
I don't know
it?
what
Fuck.
this is.
It's this just now and that just then are the 2 times where I'm like, is it an act? Is there a second secret cast that we don't know about?
What
Well, I
could
think
the game's possibly been?
I don't know. Because I know I got I did get pretty angry at Animal Crossing on a thumb cramps recently.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't
I
Animal
reviewed
Crossing.
I think I reviewed Blokudoku, but then was like, hang on, can I just say how much Animal Crossing, because you get to a stage in Animal Crossing, you're building your house, and then they try and like push you into building yourself a bathroom, like with a
your mad
toilet.
toilets are in
Oh
Animal
my
Crossing,
God,
that's right.
fuck off. If I'm playing a video game and I get to escape my life and I'm like, oh, let's catch bugs and do things, and they expect me to pretend to shit and I don't even get to shit, I got furious. It made me so angry. And then everyone in the game just tries to talk to you. I'm trying to catch a bee. It made me so mad.
Well, I could
That
see
game
that.
wanted me to shit so badly, and it wanted to give me a bath. I can't. No,
That's so funny. Oh my God.
I'm not gonna spend time taking a fake shit.
The thing is about the game that you're talking about, Adam, there's a very short list of games Jackson plays.
Yeah.
There's like
Yeah.
3 options we can pick from, really.
The problem
think
is, it might have been something a little bit more obscure. Or not obscure, but it might have been something that he only played like once.
Oh.
Yeah, because
right,
here's the
fair.
problem. I don't think he's played it since. I think it was that one
Oh,
time
he heard
he
me and he
played
got sad.
it. And the other problem is that I was the only person there. And Cass, if you don't remember, it's on me.
Oh, it's on Jackson.
Yeah. I
Very
don't
nice.
actually know if it was Jackson playing the game. I forget exactly.
Okay.
I forget exactly the situation. All I remember is walking down the driveway and Cass taking a big old dump on this game.
Cass, drop the 10 as saying that you actually can shit in Animal Crossing.
Yeah, okay. So I'll
Oh,
admit I
yeah,
found
you
this out
can.
after the thing, and what the function of shitting does. So if you eat you can eat up to 10 pieces of fruit in Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
and then it's like having a big sort of energy boost. So it means that you can do things like instead of just like chopping down a tree, you can dig up a whole tree. So
Mhm.
it makes you be able to do very strong things, or like completely destroy a rock instead of having to chip away at it. Shitting means that you get rid of super strength.
Oh, right.
For what?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
That's dumb.
Shitting means you get rid of super strength? Cass, what the fuck did
Yeah.
you just say? What?
This is an Animal Crossing.
Oh no, yeah. In the same breath of complaining about the toilets in Animal Crossing, you also were complaining how you were destroying every rock on your island. So the solution was right there in front of you. You just didn't want to look into it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Yeah,
No, but
it's
I
kinda
didn't.
Funny. You and Zamet were going off.
Yeah, I think what I was doing, I was pickaxing the rocks instead of just using a shovel.
Fair. Yeah.
So I was doing the wrong thing, but it wasn't because of the shitting mechanic.
No, pickaxes still don't break the rocks. You only break the rocks if you got food in you.
Well, I didn't have food in me. Definitely not.
What? Surely.
That's weird. Unless, look, hey, sometimes the brain isn't
It's
in.
a long time ago.
It's a very long time. That was first lockdown, you know?
Yeah.
Times have changed.
Ages away.
Oh,
Did you know you can
lockdown.
still poke people on Facebook?
I
When was
mean,
the last time you
why
poked
would they
someone?
get rid of it?
This morning, actually.
Who'd you poke?
My housemate.
That's good.
You can just
We were
do that
sitting
in
across
real
from
life.
each other.
You ever get into one of those poke wars?
Oh yeah, it was great opening up my pokes because yeah, opening up my pokes.
Fake as if opening up my pokes. That's something that people invented. It isn't real.
I opened up my pokes, and my pokes were because it only shows you the last 4 pokes, or I probably only had 4, and it was
I
like
don't think a human being has ever had more than 4 pokes.
Where do you even find your pokes now? Where do they go?
I'll see if I can poke you because I got
Yeah, poke me, Cass.
I gotta find this. It's gonna be under some sub menu.
Mm.
3 more.
Oh, they streamlined this so horrifically.
Oh, the new Facebook you're looking at?
It's so bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's terrible.
desktop version. Too.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my god, I hate it. New
I'm
Facebook.
back to Facebook Classic.
Can
New
you do
Facebook
that?
can literally eat my entire
Oh.
asshole, starting from the worst part.
There we go, Cass. Figured it out.
Okay,
I'm
I've
marking it as
I've-
red.
Oh, I've been poked.
I've poked
Ethan
all
left
of
you
you
on red. Ethan left you on red.
I hadn't. It turns out I hadn't poked someone in 6 years.
Oh no, the last person that poked me was 9 years ago.
Mine was 6
Facebook.
months ago. Duncan poked me 6 months ago.
Duncan.
Yeah.
Oh, he was ahead of the
Oh,
joke.
classic.
I'm going to poke him back.
My god. That'll be a shock for sure.
Yeah, the only way I was able to find my pokes is by having someone else poke me, which means someone found the pokes and then just did a big poke chain because I don't know how to find them
Or
otherwise.
it's
Can
a
you-
long chain going right back to the man himself,
Yeah.
Zuckerberg.
It's just never died.
Yeah.
Going right back to the man himself. Shut up. Oh my fucking god.
What are you laying out here, Adam?
I'm making Ducktown the big city. So
Oh,
I figured
okay.
I figured I'd make several districts sort of thing. Try to get it
Just
like
looks like a bunch of pipe parts.
yeah, probably because it's
Confused.
the there should be a way for me to change
cool,
the
though.
color.
I do
I
like
don't know
it.
how it mirror symbol. Huh. That's cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, there should be a way for me to change the color, but I don't know how to do that. Although maybe there isn't a way for me to change the color because they so some of these items, some of these like symbols that you could place down, sometimes the color is changeable and sometimes it is not. And the difference, how you know which one's which, is that you don't.
Yeah, good. I like this software
Mm.
a lot.
I actually don't mind Wonderdraft. Wonderdraft works all right. A lovely fan purchased Dungeon Draft for me, which is the dungeon creating one of this. And
Oh yeah.
they purchased it with the intention, I think. They were like, you could use it on the stream. And while I have tried Dungeon Draft, and it is superior to Dungeon Painter Studio, which is currently what I'm using, I've already done 3 levels in Dungeon Painter
Yeah,
Studio.
fair.
And Dungeon Painter Studio itself is the 3rd program that we are using. So like, eventually I've just got to pick. Thank you very much for... you tipped. Amy Louise.
Tip.
Good. Excellent.
Adam
Saying
loses
Amy. Is it
control.
Amy or Amy? Because I've been going Amy.
It would be Amy Louise. I don't know, actually. Cass gets control. Haven't seen this in a while. Cass,
Hell yeah.
what do you want?
Okay, first of all, I just want to say I have just been notified that the vacuum cleaner I ordered is going to be delivered today. So
Congratulations.
if I have to duck off at some stage, it's because I'm picking up my Dyson. I will be back. I just have to pick it up, you know,
Mhm.
Yeah.
from the front door.
Yeah.
What we will be doing is continuing this vein, but the town will be in the shape of a duck. So that circle is the duck's eye.
Oh, good.
Oh, I see it. No, it's almost there.
The duck is facing right. Adam, if you could please construct a bill of houses or
Bit
a
of
lake.
Wing
Could you
there
put?
too?
Yeah, maybe. Or actually, could you put a lake for the bill, please?
That's good.
And then can you add a note that I mean, I know you're in control, Cass, but the lake freezes over in winter and becomes an ice rink.
Oh, that's good.
I think that's a fine idea.
Okay. Well, it's up to you.
You're
in
gonna
control.
have to be a long lake. It has to be sort of the length and shape of a beak.
I'm sure there's a
As you
setting
can
for
see,
that. A big shape
This
lake.
looks hard to control.
Oh my god.
Georgia 27. What kind of vacuum cleaner is it? I have got the Dyson V7. I got it on sale. I saved $200. And I bought one that was relatively cheap anyway. It is one I've used previously, many years ago, and it was fine. I live in a very small apartment, so
Did you get it from Big W?
No.
Okay, I
Worse.
googled it and that was $200 off. So I'm like, I assume. Worse? What do you mean?
I got it from one of
got
those deals websites. I was just
Okay,
like,
I thought you meant you just found some guy on the street of
No.
some Dyson.
I've wanted like because I've got like a plug-in vacuum, but just because I live in an apartment, the stick ones are so much
Adam,
easier.
What is this?
No, I love this better than what I was thinking of.
Oh.
I'm gonna message in the work group chat, Cass, and I'm gonna tell them you're bullying me.
Oh,
my
Adam,
dad's calling me.
I-
That rules. This is the second time he's done that on a stream. Like,
That's
in the
good.
last week.
Wait, what?
My dad's calling me. It's the second time he's done it in the last week on a stream.
He knows.
That's great. Oh, do you want to hear a great story about my dad?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
this is just a great story of how much my dad values the work I do. So, this happened a couple months ago. This was during first quarantine. My
I remember
uncle calls me and is like, "Hey, Adam." My uncle owns a paint shop, and I was like, "Hey, Uncle Ange, what do you need?" And he's like, one of my guys at the paint shop quit, and I need to find a replacement person. And your dad said that you were free, and I was like, well, I am working still. I do stuff sometimes. What hours did he say I was free? And my uncle was like, "Oh, well, it's a 9 to 5 job."
Huh.
So so my uncle was like, "Man, I needed someone to work a 9 to 5 job," and my dad said to him apparently that I was free from the hours of 9 to 5 7 days a week because I had nothing else to do.
That's so funny.
So
7 days a week, wasn't it?
funny.
It wasn't a 5-day working week.
no, it wasn't a 5-day. It was a 7-day working week.
Insane.
Wait, what?
And illegal.
Oh, look.
Yeah.
For a paint shop.
He works. So the specific place that he works at, he gets a lot of business. He doesn't get a lot of like people, like just people painting their houses. He gets a lot of like painters,
Oh.
like big
Trade.
yeah, tradies or tradesmen, tradespeople, coming through, being like, "Hey, I need 20 cans of paint or something like that," and they come through pretty much every day of the week.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Very
That makes
funny.
sense.
but- that's so upsetting to hear.
Anyway, is that beak good?
That beak is perfect. Can you
Oh,
please make it
God.
canon that it does freeze over every winter?
The thing is, like,
It's a microclimate.
it does look
We can just put a
like
witch
a
in that does that.
kookaburra. And if you were going for that, it would be great. But if it's a duck,
No, do you know what? The thing I was imagining, yeah, it looked more like a duck, but this is my favorite thing.
it does look good.
Do you want to call the lake anything?
Quackers.
Quackers.
Actually, can it be called Lake Cheese and Quackers?
Oh no.
That name really sounds like I could hear a Rolodex going in your mind through pre-saved options that you've been sitting on for this moment.
Is it?
Like
does it freeze over?
Cheese and quackers.
Does it freeze over in the winter?
Freezes over every winter, due to a witch's curse.
You know, lakes just do that. It doesn't
Sorry,
have
it's
to
gone
be
quiet. What?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be because of a witch's curse, Cass. Lakes just do that.
But it can be. But it can be.
Okay. Well, let's say it freezes over every winter.
It
the
could-
townspeople
I don't mind,
believe
whatever,
this is
I'm-
because of a witch's curse.
The townspeople what?
The townspeople think it's because of a witch's curse.
That's better. Yeah, of course. That makes more sense.
Oh boy.
I'm glad. Now this will also be a farming town.
What do they farm,
It's
Cass?
like a hurricane.
Lot of corn.
here in Ducktown.
A lot of duck eggs.
Duck eggs, corn, and wheat. And the fields in which these things are grown would, if you were to draw a duck, make up the wing. Oh, they have fruit pies. Okay, the fruit pies are grown on the duck's feet.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, the fruit trees are on the duck's feet.
Oh, I thought you meant real ducks.
Oh. Just in my life currently, the fruit pies are on the duck's feet.
Is this... All right. The trees for these fruits are grown on the duck's feet. So, Cass,
Yeah?
you know there is no actual duck, right?
I know, it's just if you look at the town from an aerial view, which is something these people have never been able to do.
So, all right, Cass, I want you
see it on
to,
maps, though.
for a brief moment, imagine you know nothing about this campaign. Imagine I'm just reading you some. Imagine you know nothing else about except what I'm about to tell you.
Yep.
Ducktown, scary. People are kind of dickish. Best fruit
doesn't
pies
mean
in
duckish.
the world. The
I read it
trees.
as duckish as well.
Sorry, Adam, please keep going.
Continue.
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore.
It does. Okay, no. I guess
What would you assume that means as a first-time reader of this document?
Yeah,
document.
what ducks?
Oh, sorry, document. You're correct.
Okay, if we look back at the... Okay, Adam, I am sorry. I think what I meant to say... Okay, so... If you were to look at the town from an aerial view, the buildings make up the duck's head. They've got a duck's eye, they've got a duck's beak, right?
Obviously, yeah.
And then the wing, we haven't drawn it yet, but that will be where the crops and duck eggs are harvested and grown. And then the little feet of the duck, if you looked at it from aerial view, you're like, oh, it's a drawing of a duck. That's where the fruit trees are. The fruit trees make up the little duck's foot.
You know,
one of the...
So no one would have an aerial view of the town, Cass.
Exactly. And let me just add this final fact in.
Uh-huh.
No one knows the town is shaped like a duck.
Okay, so that's why I'm saying when you describe things as in relation to the duck parts. So, all right, imagine your characters in the campaign, and the DM's running the game, and he's like, oh yeah, the trees for the fruits are grown on the duck's feet. And the players are like, hey, where are the fruits grown? And the DM has to be like, at the duck's feet. And the players have to be like, what?
It's a riddle.
So if we let's get rid of that sentence.
Shut the fuck up, Ethan.
No, let's get rid of that sentence. You're right. That is more meta knowledge.
No,
Say south.
no, someone needs to donate $50 fucking to change this now.
Oh,
Wow,
is that how it works? Everything's locked in once you put it in?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
no.
that's a good point.
Okay. Then I'm happy with it. Let's get back to the
new
map.
thing. Brackets south.
Cass, when the with the wheat and duck egg paddocks or whatever, on the wing, is it like an outstretched wing, or is it a wing that's tucked away in the middle of the town?
It's sort of more tucked away because I want, you don't want it to be inconvenient or anything. So the head and beak are done.
Yeah.
The duck has no top of the head, and that is to symbolize the people in the town's open-mindedness.
Very good.
So now we're going to go southwest, and we're going to make a wing, and it's going to be three parts. It's going to be two. It's going to be 2 paddocks, one for corn, one for wheat, and then another where the ducks live. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hey, Cass, shouldn't the ducks live near the lake?
No, that's not what I was thinking. What I was thinking was you're going to put farms inside a town.
I'm not putting them in.
You ever driven into the city centre and passed a farm, Cass?
No,
Yeah,
I passed
what's the rest
to
of the
get to the
ducks?
city centre.
What's the rest of the duck's body made of? If the wing is the wheat and the corn and the duck egg paddock, what's the rest of the body of the duck?
Holes.
But we're getting to that. I think it's just more town, but you don't go. It's not in the middle of. But the wing isn't in the middle. It's a bit to the side.
The worst part is, Cass, I don't know if you recall the overland map we made, but the farms are not in the town on the overland map.
Different farms.
This is like the baby farms. So like when the people go out, and they like go out to the main farms, because this is just like, we'll just make wheat and corn for the bread or whatever.
It's decoration
we'll just keep the ducks
farms.
here. But like the potatoes are elsewhere, Adam?
Sure.
I'm sorry, I think I disassociated for a second.
It's just little paddock, just one little paddock. It's a free range paddock. The ducks go there to eat some of the corn, and we eat the wheat, and the corn. The ducks leave the eggs.
Oh wait,
it's a real symbiotic relationship.
Yeah. Georgia, 27. Yeah, aren't baby farms known as gardens? Yeah. But this is a teen farm, so it's a bit bigger.
Hang on, I'm just making this just to test something. This one doesn't count.
Go for it. I trust you.
I
am a Jedi dirty habanero. I'm glad you remember that. There's footage.
Yeah.
Hey, that film came out after I had last poked someone on Facebook.
Oh no.
It's that old.
How many views does that have now?
1 point something mil.
Oh,
That's cool.
It is. Although, oh my god. A while back, so when we started releasing stuff on the Sans Pants YouTube, like years ago, like the interview with me and Adam, where we laugh a lot, very cute. Watched that, and then I realized we had comments, and I read them, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is really sweet and nice." I'm like, "Oh, that's so nice." And then I was like, "Wait, I have another video on YouTube, and I've never checked the comments." Wow, people hated me. People like if you scrolled through it, like as you go down through the comments at this particular time, all of them were really positive, unless they were talking about me. And then people were like, "Don't bring her back. Like she was no good."
Why?
What's it called again?
It's called Knights of the Old Republic Rescue Mission.
All right.
What do they say? Just like you're bad at acting, or was it like your character, or like what is it?
I think probably, I'm guessing what some of it was I just used like a pretty. I used an Australian accent. It was.
That's not
I guess
very Star Warsy.
No, I made it a bit more Adelaide, I guess, but it was still an Australian accent, definitely.
Yeah.
1.7, we're doing well. And then people were like, she was wooden, like they didn't like the job I did. But like to be honest, like my director was happy with me. Like he didn't ask me to change anything. So even if I could go back, I wouldn't, because otherwise I would be making something that they weren't happy with, which is not the job of an actor,
Yeah, for sure.
Like I don't feel bad about it or anything.
You
and it was
get all the blame there.
Oh no, and it's not like they did a bad job or like anything, but like
I think it's important to remember, Cass, that
this is on YouTube.
That Star Wars fans in general, not great.
Just the worst.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah.
It's really fun to do.
Fans on a YouTube video is just a mix of bad.
It's just the two worst kind of people.
It's just a mix of bag. You're right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
All right. Yeah. What are we saying?
Yeah. Oh no, I was just looking at it. Like 1.7 million views. Maybe I won't read the comments.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't need that in your life.
You don't.
Yeah. Oh well. Like I had a lot of fun doing it, and I should post I made a GIF out of one of the scenes. It was so cool. It was like twirling my I loved it. It was so much fun. I had a great time. I don't really care if people didn't like me. Like I liked me.
All that matters.
My director was happy, so I was happy. But yeah, people did not like me. Oh, I did that open audition though for Ray when they started making the Star Wars film.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was
like audition.
Yeah, open audition worldwide. So I auditioned for that.
That's crazy.
Did you get it? I haven't seen him.
All right.
Imagine if I was like, yeah, I got him.
Yeah, good. Well done.
Hey, look, if you squint, she has long brown hair.
Yeah, she looks vaguely sort of like you.
Honestly, like that hurt the most when they cast someone with like a long brown hair, and I was like, ah, damn it! Like
that's my thing.
Well,
she stole my look.
Not even that. Like when you do acting stuff, like I got into it when I was younger, and
so it wasn't like the wrong look. It was definitely the right look. They just didn't like you.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing. I'm like, oh, what? Like,
was she? I don't know if you guys will know this, but was she in much before Star Wars, or was she sort of a no one?
No idea.
Probably in some period piece British stuff.
She
surely.
looks like the type of person to be in period piece British stuff.
Absolutely.
Mm.
It's real cool.
Adam, I know you can't change it, but the change in like perspective of the farm to the building is ruining me.
Oh, is it upsetting? I'm so sorry.
It's bad.
Yeah, that must suck. It must suck when something hurts you like that.
I'm starting,
especially
to
something you thought
bad job.
Especially if you thought that person was a friend. Sorry, that asset was a friend. Especially if you were like, man, hey, remember that time I really wanted to... Anyway.
I like when people navigate the town. Is this like a miniature model of the town?
No, this is supposed to be a pretty accurate representation. Or it was.
But why is it next to giant houses? Why is there a windmill smaller than a regular house?
I would love to be... Hayden, I would love to have an answer for you on that one. I would love to.
Okay.
Unfortunately, all I've got are these hands.
Well, that's not very satisfying.
Tell me about it.
Quickly.
These are bad. What did Kaz say?
I think she maybe is getting the Dyson. I didn't really get it.
Yes. That would make sense. Come on, go away.
What, are you deleting it now that she's gone?
Yes.
Quick before she notices.
She doesn't know.
What?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Nothing happened, Cass. You're sounding paranoid.
Yeah, you sound crazy right now, Cass.
Cass, you know how crazy what you're saying it sounds right now, yeah?
No, all I can think about is when you were like talking about how we were friends and stuff, and it just sounded when you were like, a friend, because when my brain was like, what is the truest mark of like friendship that I can think of that you would say, like trying to predict what you were going to go into, and you cut yourself off, so you never said anything. But the thing that you bring up sometimes whenever I make jokes about us not being friends, when you left the country for 2 weeks and I cry.
Oh.
You hear that, everyone? Cass cry.
All right, we're gonna need some bullying in the chat. Let's go.
Yeah, can I get a B for bully in the chat, folks?
Okay, we're gonna need B for bully and do a tear emoji. Just an emoji shedding a single tear. That'll be extra painful because it was more than one tear. He came back and it was like, do you ever get that thing where it's like you saw it's like you had a dream about someone and then you see them in real life and you get like almost emotional because it's like you've missed them but you didn't realize you missed them until you saw them, and it's like a whole day of missing someone that you didn't feel until all in one big moment. It was like that, but a lot because it was 2 weeks and then I cried. Anyway, glad to have you back. Quarantine's real hard.
Maximum Flame just said boo-hoo, Cash.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's good.
Adam,
Yes,
how is this a wing?
It looks like a wing. He's doing a good job.
I can't
That actually
see.
looks really good. Adam, that looks really good.
Oh,
It's perfect.
Is the duck
What?
bigger than what I thought? I thought duck was small.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
duck's
you
big.
don't need to build any more farm. That's a perfect amount of little farm.
Okay. Now that I'm seeing the whole thing, that's fine.
I'm glad
I
you
thought it was
agree.
a short, tiny little.
Would you like me to change?
Looking duck.
Would you like me to change the background color a bit, Cass?
If it would make you happy, then yes, please.
I don't know what could possibly make me happy anymore, but it might look nicer and look more like a wing if I made this part kind of greeny.
Yeah, go for it.
All
As
right.
Cass's boss, I also say go for it.
Cass came here before you. She's your boss.
No,
No.
You get to
we
be-
worked this out.
What? Oh, did we?
Yeah.
You worked this
Yeah,
out.
because when I came into work for the first time, like when I started working, Ethan had already made drawings of you guys and cartoons.
I was on payroll like start of 2017, but if we want to even think earlier than that, I had videos on your account on your YouTube in 2015.
Jesus.
Yeah. I think,
So,
look,
on
But
technicality-
Ethan, you're a baby. No.
Not yet.
I mean, I was on an episode of Plumbing the Death Star in 2016, so I actually outrank all of you guys.
No, I don't think that's true.
no.
Pretty sure I started before 2016, but all right.
Oh yeah, I forgot about you, Adam. Yeah.
No, that's fair. Look, if my dad can forget about me, you can forget about me as well.
Did he just call you?
Nah. Oh, he did call me. I don't know why.
Just to remind you that he's forgotten about you.
He didn't leave a message, but that's fine. Basically preferable. Oh, man.
Hey,
My
how
mom
ma-
called me yesterday. My mom left the most mom message that you can leave. Call me
Yes.
back.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know that you wanted to chat to me, Mom. That's what the call was presumably for.
I was
leaving a
going to.
voicemail? Oh my god, don't do it. If I've missed your call, I'm going to return your call. If it's that urgent, send me a text so that when I open my phone, I can
Yeah.
see and I don't have to bother trying to call. But that wastes time. It wastes so much time.
Do you
I
think-
really don't.
It doesn't waste that much time.
Oh my god, the whole thing of having to call the message bank and wait and listen to the woman be like, "This is the message you have," and you're like, "Yes," and then it's someone being like, "Hi, just calling," and I'm like, "Yes."
What provider are you with? They just
Yeah.
send me MP3s.
Yeah, I get that as well, Cass. Update your phone.
I get those. I have
So you
to
don't-
call someone to get my messages.
So
Oh,
when,
mine-
so
on my-
when Cass misses a call, she gets sent a letter with a treasure map to where a USB is buried. with
Okay,
all the
so
voicemails.
legitimately you are not far off. I get a text message that says, "Call this number, you have a message."
Oh, that's so upsetting. It could definitely be a scam every time. Wow. Who-
This looks much
That's
nicer.
so weird.
Yeah, that sucks.
Optus have it streamlined as. I didn't even have to set up a voicemail.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
mine.
hate
I didn't
doing
even set up
that.
mine either. Just sort of appeared.
Yeah, I didn't know I had one until I
Mm.
started missing calls.
Oh my god,
Mm.
Hayden, do you remember when you had that old voicemail and it was one of those personalized ones?
Yeah,
Hayden
that
got
was
this.
sick.
Oh my god! It like you like called Hayden, and if you missed the call, it started going, "Yo yo yo, MC," and then Hayden would come in and say, "Hayden, can't come to the phone right now," and then the voicemail does a long rap.
There's
So
a
you
rap
have to
about how
sit-
you should leave a message. Yeah,
Yeah, and then after the rap is finished, then you may leave a message.
it was the best. It was free too. It was like part of like the standard pack of personalized message bank things you could
Hey, guys.
select from.
Yeah.
I just got a delivery.
Ooh.
Is it
Did you get my
Cass's
vacuum?
Dyson? Yeah.
I got Cass's vacuum. I got a new chair, and I think I swindled IKEA into paying less postage somehow.
That's amazing. I love that for
It was
you.
labeled as a parcel, and I got a whole chair shipped for $9 from Adelaide.
That's all right.
It makes no sense.
Sick.
Can I tell you a fun story about IKEA?
Yes,
So-
please.
At the start of first lockdown, I lived in a different house, and we tried desperately to convert our very small lounge room into like a lounge study area. So
Is this
that,
the mold house?
yeah, so we could work from home.
This
There
is the
wasn't a
house that
lot of-
also had the exposed boiling hot water pipes.
Yeah,
You could just
I-
burn yourself on.
Industrial, Hayden.
yeah, it was industrial. I have cut myself on the exposed taps that were centered in the middle of the bath, and I've also burnt myself on I have permanent scars from the shower.
That's upsetting us.
Yeah, it's no good.
Oh,
I
no.
think I did an Instagram post last year about like taking a chunk out of my own bum and like seeing my skin floating in the water.
Oh God,
So
I did not.
that was that
see
house.
that.
Yeah, I just put it in a caption. I didn't take a photo of it. I mean, I did for myself because it was a bit funny, but
For prosperity.
yeah,
Is that funny, Cass?
Well,
Your butt floating down the drain.
it was a little bit funny because I was in the shower and I was like, you know what? I bought so many tramp stamp temporary tattoos. I'm going to do one right now. And then as I got out of the shower, I scraped in the exact center of my back and I couldn't do the tattoo. I got a tramp stamp but a scar.
Jesus.
And I was like, oh, what are the odds? It was like
How
the universe
many-
being like, don't fucking do that to yourself. Here.
Yeah.
This
I got
chair
you.
comes in a lot of
But I
places.
actually did that twice. So one was on my bum, and the bum one sucked. The bum one was a lot worse.
Cool.
But yeah. So at this old house, we like sort of tried to do up our lounge room a bit, and then we entered a competition for IKEA to like do like a home makeover in your living space. And we like entered this competition and like sent in photos, and like everything was mismatched. And we sort of did the best with what we had, but it was just a bit like it wasn't super functional. We weren't utilizing the space, but we also, couldn't buy like amazing furniture to do so with. And 2 days ago, they emailed us and they were like, "You've been shortlisted." And
Oh wow.
but we've moved and we now have furniture we like, and like I think they would. From my understanding, they wanted to do like a complete like makeover and haul, but we've just got all new stuff, so we were like, nah. And like honestly, from where we were, it's like someone else deserves that opportunity, because if they were like how we were living, they need it more, because we're doing a lot better now. But yeah, it just was very much like,
Humble
wow, our house was bad. Like we had done a terrible job.
Yeah.
IKEA was like, we
One
are
of the
going
worst
to
designed
remove
houses in the country.
we are going to remove every skerrick of furniture from your home, and we are going to replace it.
Yeah.
But it was really nice to be like, hey, I mean, part of me was like, how can you get back to us like 4 months later? And I was like, people don't usually move that quickly. And
Yeah.
completely renovate their entire living space. Adam, this is perfect. I love this.
Has the duck got boobs?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, all ducks
Oh
have
yeah,
breasts.
these are tits. No, that's unintentional. It does look a little bit like I've given it a big old pair, though, doesn't it?
It's perfect.
I think roll with it.
All
yeah,
right.
I love it. Leave it.
All right. Hang on. I just want
I
to.
think
Meh.
now all you need to do is give it little fruit tree feet.
I thought you were going to say fruit tree nipples,
Oh
which you
no.
do need to do as well.
All right, Cass.
Little fruit tree feeties.
Uh huh.
So is it like an
Fruity
orchard?
booties.
Is it like an orchard, Cass? The feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think one of the really beautiful things about the fruit tree feet is that if you look at a duck's feet upside down, it's like a little upside down tree.
Mm.
So it'll be trees of trees that are actually feet. And I think that's beautiful.
The packaging just gave me an electric shock on my
That's why it was discounted.
They're like, what are we going to do with all this packaging that electrocutes people? This
Why did we ever
Ethan
make
guy
this?
thinks he got a good deal.
Let's get him.
I was targeted. This comes in so many pieces.
Hey,
Distracted
Ethan,
for
can
a
you
bit.
claim that was an assassination attempt?
Hopefully, I want the residual.
What end?
Huh?
To what end? Claiming it's an assassination attempt.
Cass, once you've declared an assassination attempt against your life, so many options open up for you.
You got to work backwards.
Yeah. It'd be like, okay, now that I've declared myself as a victim of an attempted assassination, what can't I do, really?
I must again away for 2 moments. I will be right back, but I can't wait to find out the complete list of benefits of having been failed assassinated upon my return.
Cass, there's no list.
It's endless opportunity.
Yeah, if you want us to list everything ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when I come back, I'll see you soon.
Oh, God.
All right, how long do we have to make a list?
All right, we got to stop brainstorming.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Fuck. All right. New document.
Number one,
Okay.
fame.
Yeah, fame.
Fame.
Number 2.
Glory.
Glory. Glory. Number
Glory,
3. People think you're
IKEA money.
a president.
Important. Oh, you're a president. People think you're important.
People reckon you're important. Yeah.
Hayden, we need your input on this one.
I mean,
quick fire.
IKEA money, obviously, you know,
IKEA money.
when you eventually
go.
sue them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, also free stuff. People will give you free stuff out of pity.
True.
Free
Yeah,
stuff.
endorsement deals too. That's where the real money is. You become some kind of
Endorsements,
influencer.
yes.
Or does that fall under
Good.
fame and glory?
We need this list as long as possible.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Write a book about yourself.
Mm.
Yep.
That then gets picked up into a TV show.
Ooh,
Book.
good adaptation deals.
Gets
Yep.
picked up into TV show. And
Then you get syndication rights on
Yep.
that.
And then after the success of that, you know, you can pitch other TV.
You do a movie finale.
other TV shows. Movie finale. Yeah.
This book branched out. It's just like,
Okay,
Wow.
this is actually a pretty good list.
yeah, right.
I don't know. Fame, glory.
We've
People think
worked
you're a
so
president.
far.
Yeah, that's good. People think you're important. I don't think anyone's going to think you're a president. I think
Excuse
Who else
you.
gets assassinated, Cass?
Ethan.
List of assassinated.
Hang on, you're right. You're right. It's only presidents that get successfully assassinated.
That's
List
not
of-
true at all, but that's fine.
Hang on. Fucking excuse you.
All presidents.
Hang on. Wait. Your name here.
Oh, good.
I just scrolled down.
Are you threatening to assassinate
I'm
me?
not threatening to assassinate anyone. History of presidential assassinations. Your name here.
Just the idea that you open up the history of presidential assassinations and it's just like the emoticon for like colon open bracket.
You could be on history. Sorry. Your name could go up on https:// history of presidential assassinations, one word, .wordpress.com.
What an
you've made it,
exciting
huh?
opportunity.
By the way, I've never ever heard of James Garfield.
Born into
Neither.
poverty.
Garfield?
Isn't that the cat?
Yeah, it's the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I
no.
think Garfield's the cat and James Garfield is
It's
the cat's owner.
cat's monster.
William.
No,
Shut
you
up.
will find that the Garfield cartoon came out after he was assassination. It's a simple case of reincarnation.
Yeah. fair.
Oh, righto.
He died so that he may live in comics.
I don't know if that's
The-
true.
the person who assassinated President Garfield was Jim Davis.
Have I shown you guys my
predate
picture of Garfield Jesus?
Pardon, Ethan?
Garfield Jesus, have I shown you the picture?
No one
Please do.
should.
Okay.
Please send it
get
out.
over.
Hey, one of my favorite videos that I found during lockdown is the ClickHole video of the JFK assassination.
Yes. I know this one.
yes.
Wow, that brought me so much joy. Wow.
Wait, what is it? I missed this.
It's a video that ClickHole made, and it's like them interviewing people who were alive when the JFK assassination happened, and they're just interviewing them on what happened.
There we go.
But it's silly.
Yeah, it's not legit.
But Adam pointed out, because I asked Adam to watch it with me remotely the other night, which was very nice because he'd said he was going to bed, and then we watched a video. But Adam pointed out that the people that they used for the video, like the actors, because they're older, actually would have been alive when JFK was assassinated. And he's got them, like the ClickHole people have got them saying things like, well, you know, when JFK's head flew clean off, someone called.
There we go, I sent it.
It's upsetting. I can't change this one.
Oh, I hate Fridays. That's very funny.
Thank you. I had to ask what day he died because I didn't know.
Good Friday, Ethan.
Yeah.
You know, the best day of the year.
Yes, but there's also Easter Sunday. I don't know which one's which.
Well,
that's when he
came back.
Also Christmas. Was he born on then?
Born on Christmas. Oh, Hayden and I have been looking up whose birthdays we share. I share my birthday with Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Very good.
And also Oscar Wilde, a man whose books I own and have never read.
Good.
Cool. I share my birthday with Beyonce's mum and Michael Stipe from R.E.M.
Killer.
Both two legends.
I share my birthday with Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh.
You say Weird Al Yankovic?
Yeah.
Man, you gotta respect Weird Al Yankovic.
You do. Legally, one must.
He's a one-man genre.
Ryan Reynolds, Ang Lee, Sam Raimi. Oh, I'm in good company.
Yeah, okay.
God.
Sure, I remember your birthday, Adam. So I'm going to look up famous birthdays.
You don't remember my birthday.
Hey, I might actually not, so I'm just going to read out the birthdays.
Just go. Just start at Jan 1 and we'll get there.
Okay. For the day I think it is, number 1 is Logic, and number 2 is a man named FouseyTube.
FouseyTube!
Why is he ranked above Guy Fieri? Adam, you might share a birthday with Guy Fieri.
Well, how many subscribers does Guy Fieri have? Not as much as FouseyTube.
What day do you think my birthday is, Cass?
And 22?
Oh, apparently Weird Al has released a Hamilton polka.
Oh.
Huh.
Which is cool.
Is it?
No. No, it's the lamest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Now I gotta know what Adam's birthday is.
What color?
Right, Adam? Did I get it right?
No, you weren't even close. Wrong month. What color am I making these trees?
Oh my god, they're perfect. Maybe a nice autumn orange.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, the lake's not frozen over, so we know it's not winter.
That better?
I love it. Oh my god, Ducktown is complete.
Is it?
Oh my god, I love it. This looks wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Oh, it's a duck.
It's a duck.
Yeah.
With titties.
How long ago was that fucking donation? 40 minutes. Cass has had enough time.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Adam, you might also share your birthday with Ivan the Great.
I might. Well, I don't know. Do I? Does Cass know what my birthday it is?
But also Francis Bacon and William Kidd. This is ordered in time. I'm just trying to find.
What is
oh my god!
Building? That's the eye, Adam.
Well,
sorry, Cass. Your thing's probably better.
No, I was just gonna say you was born with Oh no, I was thinking of Beatrix Potter. This is Beatrice Potter Webb.
Oh,
okay.
a different one. I'm going to be so proud of myself if I put this together all on my own. There's so many parts to a chair. Oh no, I picked up the wrong screw. That's fine. I'm going to be a bit distracted. It's all right. No riddles to make today, is there, Adam?
No riddles today, I don't think.
Good.
What else is on the list of things to do today? Is Ducktown complete? Is that 100% done now?
I'm adding some place names so that it's not just a map of a duck with no features.
Yeah.
Market Town, because everything seems to be named town here. Who did that?
How else will we know what they are? Market could be anything, really.
Farming states.
George, 27, shares a birthday with Bruce Lee, Jimi Hendrix, and Bill Nye. That's a good
That is
list.
good.
Wow.
Dirty Habanero wants to know, Adam, what your degree from uni is.
I don't have a degree. Oh wait, no, I do have a diploma.
What's your diploma?
I have a diploma of Italian literature, an honorary diploma of Italian literature, because I tricked an Italian university.
Oh, cool.
Is that true?
Yeah.
What is that story?
So
Yeah, you need to say more on that.
Yeah.
So, in year 7, for those of you who don't know the Australian school system, I would have been about 13. My Italian teacher was like, everyone's going to be entering an Italian poetry competition. Everyone write a poem, give it to me, and I'll send them all. I had a fortnight, 2 weeks to write a poem. The night before, I did the only poem I knew how to do, an acrostic poem.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
The best kind of poem.
And it was an international competition. It was an Italian university in Rome. People all around the world sent in their poems, and I won because in Italy, there is no such thing as an acrostic poem, and they thought I made it up.
That's so funny.
They thought you invented the concept of an acrostic poem.
I don't think,
That's so
it's not like
stupid.
it's not like I wrote a thing where I was like, this is an acrostic poem, blah, 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 blah. They were just like, wow, we've never seen this before. This child, actually, I think they thought I was an adult as well, which is very funny. This person made like this cool new type of thing or whatever, and they gave me an honorary diploma. And because I was 13, it's a bit dog-eared because I was like, I don't know what this piece of paper is. And then
You got an honorary diploma at 13.
Yeah, I know. It's very
That's
funny.
amazing.
I did it
That's
the
cool.
night
You're on a
before.
Wikipedia page somewhere.
You what?
Surely you're on a Wikipedia page for like youngest diploma holders.
Maybe. I don't know.
I've got
for
I was
an
looking through
honorary
my
diploma. Maybe not. Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I was looking through my
Honorary diplomas
files
that
and
you
stuff yesterday, and I've got I found my certificate 2 in wine operations.
You
So-
got this because we were like, because me and Mum would like give you wine and be like, "What does it taste like?"
This little.
Were you one of the kids that did the hospitality course in VCE or what? Or like not VCE, but like
it was
I did the
my-
free one. Hayden did a proper one.
Oh,
It was
sick.
free as well. It was a month long. It would cost $20 in like administration fees, but the rest of it was like a free 4-week course where you just got sloshed every day.
Oh, killer.
It was sick.
Oh, someone at the age of 8 got a diploma. Fuck, not even close.
Oh no.
No, that's embarrassing for you.
That sucks.
If you just found out now that you were the youngest person to ever get an honorary diploma and there was just not even a mention of you online.
But also, what do you do with that information? Like,
Nothing. There's
what
nothing.
does that
Brag.
get you? Yeah. So what else do we need to do for Ducktown?
I'm just labeling it. I'm calling the different places different things. So,
Yeah.
What's the
So-
circular building?
Oh, yeah, we never got to the bottom of that. What's the
that's
circular
the
building?
Head
markets.
end.
Head end.
Oh, right, cool.
Head end is good.
Wing end.
You can call it the West Wing.
Oh, that's much better.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Just superb.
Everyone there just talks while walking. They're not moving somewhere.
That delete. West Wing, 1994 to 2001. I have no idea when West Wing was from. Hang on, let me check.
Haunted Leg, yes, they did let me back. And Ethan can't time me out here, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I can mute you.
No.
Yeah, I know
Adam
you
can
can.
mute.
though.
I
Yeah.
I messaged Cass about that before. I'm like, I think as soon as I get on, Adam's just going to mute me straight away.
The temptation is real. It's 1990 fucking 9 to 2006.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it really.
All right. I swear that was started earlier.
Yeah, same.
Huh. Start after I was born.
The
That
boob.
doesn't make sense.
Were you also born 90? No, you were 97, Hayden, yeah?
Yes.
98.
Babies.
Baby boys.
Um,
The boob! I love the boob.
Town Square. And with that, I'm going to say we're done on Ducktown. Although, actually, yeah, whatever. That's fine. That's covering up that a little bit, but
yeah.
yeah.
So what are we
Fine.
doing now? What's after Ducktown?
Well, we've got
Goosetown or whatever it's called?
Yeah,
God,
Gooseville.
it's beautiful. Oh, God, it's perfect.
Oh my god.
It is good.
God, nothing better
Oh,
has ever
actu-
happened.
Actually, I want to make some paths to and from it. Width. What's the maximum width? That doesn't really feel like it's thick enough. Oh, no. Actually, this width is all right. Story
Adam,
of
can
my
you change
life.
can you change the coloring so it's like in the shape of the duck's body? Like the coloring of the map background thing?
I can. What color were you thinking?
Oh, I don't know what colors we have. Is it any color we want? I was just thinking whatever color it is now, but just more in the duck shape.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Look, I fucking might as well at this point.
Yeah, just give into it, you know?
Is that the
A
same?
dirty, haunted leg says can't see the page.
Oh,
Which page? Did you mean the linked page or the one we were
it's
just
still on
showing?
your Wikipedia.
Have they still...
It's still on the Wikipedia page for the West Wing. Oh, that's funny.
I hope everyone wanted to learn about the West Wing today.
It's on the contents page. It's like no one could even read any
Yeah, there was
interesting facts
a
about the
lot
West
of
Wing.
white. A lot of white noise there. I'm glad we're back.
That's gold.
Yeah,
That's
shape
good.
that duck.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
now-
that's it.
Stop.
Stop. What has to stop?
Ethan.
What?
Not Ethan. Sorry, Hayden.
What were they doing?
That's it. Shape that duck. Shut up.
Getting closer to the neck.
This is what needed to stop.
Can
Yeah.
No, it's good.
you put more definition around the breast, please?
He's working his way around.
I know, but
Is this a
I'm
commission?
impatient. I'm impatient.
He hasn't finished the rest of the duck. The boobs are clearly going to be like in the third quarter.
wheels.
I can't wait to tell someone later on that the creation of Ducktown had a 3-act structure to it, Ethan.
Yeah. How are these wheels going? What the hell? Oh wow,
It
modern
looks
engineering.
beautiful.
Oh, that's good.
God, it's so good,
yeah.
Adam. Genuinely, I love this so much. And it's insane that the people who live here don't know what a duck is.
Oh, what?
Wait, what? Don't
No,
they farm
I said that
duckies?
wrong. I said that wrong. They know what a duck is. They just don't know their town looks like a duck.
They have no idea. They just have paddocks full of what they call wet birds.
Oh, it's the wet ones. They give us good eggs, but
Yeah,
unlike
wet-
this,
No, this isn't good.
they just have fun, like throwing buckets of water on the birds and being like, "It doesn't stay. The chickens get wet. These ones don't."
So why is it called Ducktown if they don't know that it looks like a duck? Is it named after someone?
Guess
No,
what?
I think
Yeah, please, Cass.
no. Go, Adam. Go, Adam.
Guess what? All of these decisions were made separately and with no actual communication between the people making said decisions. So you might say
makes
that
sense.
without someone's grand overarching plan for a thing, it's ruined.
Yeah.
I like it. I think it's good.
You would.
It wasn't. I like the idea that it's just a coincidence. Maybe it is named Ducktown
Wait, why are you making the legs green?
because it's a forest.
It's not a.
But is it
Is
an
it
orchard?
Duck like
Yeah.
green idiot.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I don't have control anymore. I can't do anything to stop this.
Yeah, you're right.
mm-hmm.
Alright, guys, good news. The base is complete and the wheels are on.
Ooh.
Oh, that is good news. Finally, some fucking good news.
Yeah, thank God.
That's good. My vacuum's still not here. Crushed.
That is
Yeah,
deeply
man.
upsetting.
It is deeply upsetting.
Oh, the IKEA manual's telling me to recycle something.
Cybernoy wants to know how much they need to tip to remove ducks from the world. Just the
$50.
concept of Ducks.
$50 and you can
$50.
remove something.
That something
You have to
can be
redesign the whole
ducks.
town.
I will
If
go.
that happened, would the town still be called Ducktown if no one knew what a duck was?
No, people know what a duck. No. I'd remove every instance of duck in the.
But wouldn't you have to redesign the whole town?
No.
I would happily do that. Yes.
Just in your own time, off stream.
Yeah. Sure. Incredible. Fucking look at this monstrosity.
Let's give it 2 more legs and say it's a dog. Rename it Dogtown.
All right, let's draw some roads now. Can I? I can draw them from off map. Everyone got really quiet. Everything
It's
okay?
no,
I'm
we'll have to
reading.
concentrate with you. Oh, the duck's
Just
going on
thinking
a
about
walk.
ducks. Ducks on a leash.
Ah.
Quince.
Oh. It's going through. Been choked. This is
Quince, it is a
deeply
duck.
upsetting lore.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay, I don't like that.
Yeah. Can you
Mad
have the
duck.
path coming from the duck's bill? Just vomiting out the path?
There's no reason to have a path there.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a little bridge over the lake, mate. Oh, no.
I could do that. And then mirror symbol.
Can the bridge be called the Shush Bridge? Because
Someone's got to donate if they want that. Because I ain't fucking doing that.
you can name the bridge something that means
they
the
better-
duck has to be quiet.
They better donate real quick because I'm about to name it.
Oh.
Oh wait, I thought the duck would be going the other way. So it would be like when you clamp what's the little pinchy boys called? They're from the sea.
Lobster?
Yeah.
The Little Pinchy Boys.
I'm not wrong.
No, you are.
I guess not.
No, she is.
You're welcome, Graceful Maria. Pokin 2020,
just a
we're
follow.
bringing it back. Ooh!
What was that?
Sorry, I accidentally dinged my cup, and the cup made a noise, and the noise surprised me. The ding didn't. Like me hitting
Like
it.
the noise is the ding.
Yeah. Yeah, so the hitting didn't surprise me, the noise did.
Okay, sure.
I feel like I run into stuff all the time. I'm like,
Yeah,
You
you're
know.
used to it.
it's the day. But I'm glad you're down with this duck down, Fox and Hyde.
All right. And that's
God,
Ducktown.
it looks good, doesn't it?
God,
It
it's
looks
perfect.
good.
What's next for us?
I'm going to make a big label declaring this Ducktown.
When do you start working on what's in, like the ins and stuff?
I can really
What are
start on that whenever.
Cool.
100 duck. That's what I wanted. Yes. All right. Let's give you a nice border. Make that nice and big. All right. Ducktown is done.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah,
effort.
that was good community effort.
We've really done something here, you know?
Feels good, even when the whole world's locked down. And Hayden, you're not actually locked down.
No, I'm not. I got basically no restrictions.
That's
You can have 100 people
What's it
at the
like?
pub. It's good, you know?
Hayden went on a walk the other day.
I did. I saw a snake.
We're allowed to do
saw a
that
red belly
too.
black snake. Yeah,
We're not
that's
allowed
not the
to-
one
Why do
thing
you
you guys
sound
can
sad
do.
about it?
No, because Hayden's allowed to go to cool places for walks. We can't
Oh.
travel.
How far can you travel for a walk? Or can you not drive to go walk? You have to walk from your house.
I don't know specifically, but
If
you're
you
not meant
live in metropolitan Melbourne, you must stay in metropolitan Melbourne. So we can't
Yeah.
leave the city to go for a walk.
because
Right.
last lockdown, people were like, let's go here for a long walk.
Mm.
And like I was one of them. Well, that was when the lockdowns lifted and we could like see people outside. Like we all went for hikes and stuff, and it was really, really nice. But no, I suppose first lockdown they were also like, don't travel, so you weren't really meant to. But now they've been really specifically like, if you don't live there, you can't walk there,
Yeah, right.
which is fair because the outer suburbs are fine.
Yeah.
They don't need our germs.
What did I miss? Had to run
City
around
slicker
and
cooties and all that.
turn on the air conditioner. Putting together a chair is warm work.
I want to build furniture. First lockdown was great because we moved house and I got to build all the furniture. Because my housemate and I complete each other, and she is like amazing at interior decorating and stuff. And I like to lift things and put the furniture together. So she's like, "Oh, what about this?" I'm like, "I trust you. Can I build it?" She's like, "Please." I'm like, "Yes." And one time she bought furniture like for herself. I think it was like a lamp for her room, and I'm like, "Can I build it?" She's like, "I hate building furniture so much." I'm like, "Please, thank you, thank you."
Amazing.
So what shape are you going to make this town, Adam?
I don't choose that.
Yeah, Adam, what shape are you going to make this town?
I'm just trying to work something
Yeah,
out right
Adam.
now.
What's the town's name?
Sorry?
What's this town called?
Gooseville? From memory?
Yeah.
Imaginary Cupcake is saying on the topic of Melbourne, is it a good idea to move there?
Not now.
right now, but
No.
in general, yeah, it's like the best city ever.
Yeah, Melbourne's it's a great place to live in. You don't have to travel very far to see really beautiful things.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You can
It's got
usually
so much stuff to do.
There is a lot of stuff to do.
Lots of little secret bits and pieces and stuff. Oh, it's so good. This is the best city ever.
Once Hayden walked us and he was like, I know a secret bar. And we walked us down an alley and up a flight of manky stairs, and it was genuinely scary.
Oh, hell yeah.
But he took us to a secret bar.
There's so many secret bars.
So many secret bars.
So good. It's amazing. Definitely would recommend it when you can. I guess you can move here now, I think. As long as you're not international.
Yeah, we're not accepting any international.
You'd be able to move there, I think. I don't know why you would want to now, but eventually, yeah, definitely do it.
If you gotta.
If you got it.
Forest of Mist also wants to move to Melbourne.
It's good. And if you want to check out the rest of Australia, usually the flights you can just get cheap ones.
Yeah.
I mean, traveling to the scenic areas of Australia is horrendously expensive. In comparison to traveling into other locations around the world, it's probably pretty fair pricing, actually. But yeah. Look, don't travel here now. Our cases are really not good. I mean, look, if we're comparing the rest of the world, it's not atrocious, but it is bad at the moment for us.
Yeah, well, it's at the start of a big spike, potentially. Well, I was reading today, they're calling it the first wave now. They're saying, the first wave didn't actually count as a wave. This is the first wave.
Wow.
So I don't really know that. I don't even know what that really means. But
well, I guess we managed to flatten the curve the first time. The cases now are a lot worse than they were the first time.
Yeah.
Imaginary cupcakes. I don't know if I've never been a tourist in Melbourne. I don't know if Melbourne's a good touristy place. I suppose it is. I guess you can do all the things that I like doing in Melbourne as a tourist, I suppose.
I think Melbourne's a nice place to live in. I don't know about traveling here because I've literally never traveled to Melbourne.
Yeah. And I feel like all my favorite stuff is stuff that has taken me years to figure out or to hear about at least. I don't know. Still do it.
It's an incredible place.
Oh, Koala KST, that sucks.
What's happened to Koala KST?
Their friend had a 6-month visa to Australia, and as they landed, the lockdown started, so they had to just go home.
Shit, that's rough.
That sucks.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't come here now because we are locked down. You can't do anything. There have been rumors on Twitter, which are literally just rumors.
Yeah.
What?
That's just funny that you're giving any thought.
Yeah, never mind, actually. I'm not saying
is it about the,
now I want to know.
Stage 4 restrictions? Is that what you're
people keep being like, we're going to go into stage 4, and stage 4 is pretty much what Italy had to do at the start, which is where you only have supermarkets and pharmacies open, and the doctors.
Yeah.
It's still not that bad, though, as a populace density compared to what Italy was. It's nowhere near that.
Yeah.
I'd be very shocked.
I would be really surprised if that happened too. I mean, look, I'm not a scientist, and there's no way I would know enough to actually comment on it. But we haven't even been in lockdown in a week. There's no way to tell if it's worked yet.
Yeah.
Even because that gets rid of going out for walks. We don't have a dense enough population to make that too crazy an issue.
I mean, I have no idea if it actually gets rid of walks, or it means you can go for walks, but you can't.
No, I think you can.
Postcode.
At least in Italy, they could go for walks.
Now. You're not meant to leave your own postcode now?
You couldn't go for walks in Italy. I know that much. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you could go for walks in Italy.
Nah,
you can't go to some random place for a walk just because you like it more. If you can walk near your house, walk on the
footpath around other houses. Forest of Mist, we do have good zoos. We've got 3 zoos.
We've got so many good zoos.
Werribee Zoo's the best zoo because the animals are around, the animals are just roaming around free, and you're in the cage.
I was going to say
it's the best one. And Hillsville Sanctuary is technically a zoo, but it's more of a
sanctuary.
It's all native.
Hillsville's really nice. Hillsville is where I go to see the platypuses.
Yeah.
They have 12 platypuses, but there's only one that you can get up close and personal with because she's the only one that likes people. Her name is Yami. I've seen her 3 times.
Three
That's
times? I thought you'd
huge.
only seen her twice.
Maybe only twice. Anyway,
Wait,
have
she
you
feels
seen her
like
3 times?
mayonnaise and is wonderful.
Yeah.
Melbourne
oh my
Zoo's
god.
good as well.
She's
like-
perfect.
I mean, I don't really like zoos as a concept, but it's fun because the tram line runs right behind the zoo. So sometimes we're on the tram, you just see elephants out the window of the tram. You're like, sick.
Oh, that means you got it for free as well. That rules.
Yeah, got it for free. Didn't have to pay.
Yeah.
And it's very good. It's an experience I think basically no one has ever had, is where you're not, the last thing you're ever expecting to see is an elephant, and then you just see an elephant in front of you. It's a good feeling.
What a good way of describing anything. The last thing you're expecting to see is an elephant.
Well, for the most part.
Well, you're absolutely right. I don't think I'm ever expecting, with the very rare exceptions of when I'm at a zoo, I do not
Going
tend
to the elephant
expect.
enclosure.
Yeah, I do not tend to expect to see an astronaut. Also true, but an elephant.
Yeah. Yeah, well, especially on the tram, you're just like listening to a podcast, zoning out, and then you just see an elephant.
You're zoned out enough, like it almost wouldn't even register on your brain. You'd be like, yes.
Correct. The hell? Sci-fi buildings.
Put a sci-fi building in there. Like for fun.
No.
Like if you wanted to.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God. It feels great saying no.
Now that you can.
Oh, my God. Being like, hey, Adam, hot bullshit, and then being able to say no. Tell you what. It's my vitamins.
Feels good.
To bring
Liz
back...
on the Loose, where are you located? Sorry, Adam, keep going. I just
No,
wanted to
it's
know.
okay. Let me know what
To
they
bring-
answer.
Yeah. What's that?
What's what?
This?
Yeah. Is that a little tent?
No, it's a little market thing.
Oh.
It's so big.
Well, not anymore.
Liz on the Loose is in Louisiana. What a sentence to say. Thanks for that, Liz.
Put a big old dragon. I want to find a fountain. Actually, I know how to find a fountain.
Jargo's Bread asks, was there an animal anyone thought wasn't real until proven wrong? I didn't think giraffes were real.
That's fair, to be honest. Giraffes are dumb.
Be nice
I don't
to
think there was
giraffe.
any animal I didn't think was real. Because I think, well, I guess in Australia
you
we get
not
taught
believe
pretty young that the platypus
anything
was
can
initially thought
exist?
as a hoax.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you grow up like knowing platypuses are real, it's like, anything can be real, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if there were any mythical creatures I thought existed. And I don't think so either, because I used to read fairy books, so I knew that that was different.
Mm.
I forgot you put, like,
George
a
27. I used to want a pet Komodo dragon when I was younger.
Actually, I think I thought giant squids were fake when I was a kid. I thought they were like a myth.
Why?
Oh,
think
that
'cause-
makes sense. They're almost a myth.
I think they were a myth for a while. I mean, obviously they were always real, but I think for a long time people thought they were a myth, and then maybe I'm making this up. But
No,
I think
maybe.
it was.
The only thing
Yeah.
I know about the giant squid is the Rugrats While Thornberrys movie,
Which is
where
what?
they go down, they see
They
it,
all get
and he
eaten.
tries to take the photo, and then it turns out black, like because the photo went wrong, and he's like, "Oh, kids, just sometimes that happens," and I don't know what the lesson was.
The lesson is sometimes you fail and whatever.
The lesson
No.
for I feel like a lesson that a lot of kids shows need to teach is sometimes you have to cop it.
Yeah,
That's like the best lesson to learn in life. You got to know when to cop it.
You got to
I think no one's ever seen a giant squid alive with their eyes though. They've been filmed alive, but I don't think anyone's seen an alive giant squid.
Maybe
I
we
think
watched
that's
the
true.
same thing or something, Hayden, because I don't. When you were like, yeah, they didn't know they were real, I'm like, yeah, that checks out.
Yeah, no, because it went to the Melbourne Aquarium and they had one frozen in plexiglass. And I think I watched a movie how everyone thought they were fake, but then they're real. I think that's right. That might be correct.
Oh,
Hayden,
imaginary
you're an
cupcake.
absolute madman. Can I say that?
Yeah, you can say it.
Hell yeah.
I don't mind. You can say whatever you want.
Imaginary cupcakes. I've got friends in the UK, and I scared for them.
123 Honeybee thought Tasmanian devils were fake, which I think is also fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Wait, do you mean
Well, 'cause
devils
they
or
are.
tigers?
Because
Because devils are real and they still exist. Do you mean Tasmanian tigers?
well, they're also real, Cass.
Well, considering the world's knowledge of the Tasmanian Devil is a Looney Tunes cartoon,
you know?
Okay.
I don't blame.
Which is nothing like a real one. Like they're black, not brown, and they don't spin.
But they are super cute.
They're also not 6 foot tall.
Yeah, that's fair. Are there any
Wait.
other Looney Tunes that aren't animals? I guess Marvin Martian. He's a Martian. And isn't real.
Yeah, Forest of Mist asks the question, do they spin? Where did the spin thing come from? Is it like a dust devil thing?
I got no idea.
I have no idea why the Tasmanian devil, like the Tassie devil, spins.
Yeah.
I'll Google it.
Haunted Leg just found out about Tasmanian tigers. Makes me so sad. Tasmanian tigers.
Yeah.
Do you know that dingoes, I only found this out sort of recently, aren't native. They were introduced, like, I don't know, 300 years before Captain Cook, I think, by, like, Asian explorers, and then they killed out the Tasmanian tiger because it ate all their food.
Yeah.
That. I remember Jackson once posited being like, if people like, I mean, look, we don't even have time to go into all the horrible things and effects of colonization, but
Of course. Yeah.
But he was like, what if when that happened and there was the whole idea of domestication of animals, no one brought over different animals, we just domesticated the ones that were already here?
Oh, so we had, like, pet Tasmanian tigers and pet Tassie devils.
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
stuff.
that would have ruled.
Like a
That'd
pet
been
possum and
sick.
stuff? Imagine having little pet koalas.
It also would have been a
keep all
lot
their
better
weird
for the
drug food.
environment if we farmed. I mean, like, farming is typically not great no matter what. But
Yeah.
that we farm so much wheat and that we don't farm wattle, which can also be used in basically the same way as wheat. That we don't
Yeah.
farm wattle, an indigenous plant, is really bad.
And just the fact that we have, like, wild horses and stuff.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's so bad for the environment.
Mm-hmm. But
Um,
those British people needed this place to feel like home.
Mhm.
So, you know, you got to take the good, you know, it's a mixed bag.
atrocious. There's I've recently been made more aware of how many plants that you see every single day are not native. And it's so many. Like it's
It's like
all
all
of
of them.
them. It is all of them.
Mm.
Wattle is a native tree to Australia.
Yeah.
It's pretty and yellow. You should Google it. It's cute.
Is that a red?
No.
Oh, what am I
Wattle.
thinking of?
Oh, you're thinking of. Oh, yeah, I know what you're thinking of. Gum nuts.
Maybe.
Can have a
I don't know.
look.
I don't know plants. I don't know.
Gum nuts.
Oh yeah,
Gum nuts.
Cyber and I did hear that Burger King are going to start feeding their cows lemongrass to cut
Oh,
down on methane and
Yeah, I saw
stuff.
that.
that won't make a lick of difference.
No.
Stupid.
Because most of the, I think this is right, but most of the like damage that farming does isn't the methane. That's part of it, but it's most of the land clearing, right?
Well, it's just the idea that if you, in order to feed like a field of cows, you also need a field of soy
Yeah.
to feed the cows. So you're
So-
using you are using at least twice as much space, maybe even
Mhm.
more
because
because cows eat a lot.
Yeah, I think it's more, but I don't know. I don't have the exact number.
I don't
Yeah.
have the exact numbers either, but I'm pretty sure like it's a lot more.
Yeah,
but
and
most
if you use
Yeah.
all the wheat fields that you use to feed cows and all the cow fields that are used to raise cows, and you plant veggies and stuff, you just make so much more food and for cheaper.
if we just ate a plant-based diet, you would just it's cutting out the middleman.
Yeah. Yeah,
We're growing food for our food, where we could just eat the food.
We'll get there. Maybe.
We'll get there.
Or maybe
It's like-
we won't. That's probably
Hey.
more likely. Oh, well.
Oh, God.
We had a good run, didn't we?
No.
Yeah, that's the thing. We didn't even have a good run.
When we think about the quote-unquote good run we had, it was when we were younger and didn't know what was happening.
Yeah. I think we peaked at ancient Egypt. I think in humanity.
Oh, with the slaves?
Wow, we peaked pretty quickly, according
that's a
to you.
myth. I think Egyptians. The
Oh,
slaves
with
are
the-
a myth, isn't it?
What?
They're paid
They
workers.
did-
No, surely everyone had them.
Sorry?
No, there was no way back any time, like hundreds of years ago, there were people that just had the moral high ground on that first.
I think so.
Human
I
nature's just like,
I don't
someone
think
goes
tells
it
me
works.
no.
don't think.
Hey,
Yeah,
just wait till we get time machines, then we can find out.
Yeah.
the pyramids.
I think it's a myth that they built the pyramids, but they
Yeah.
totally had them.
Oh
Yeah, they
yeah,
probably
I
had
think they
slaves,
did
probably.
have. They
The
did have
rich
slaves.
totally
There's a
were.
conception of the Great Pyramids were not built rather by farmers. So I don't know if you know this, if you learnt this in history class or whatever, but the Nile has a yearly flood and then recedes.
Mm.
And during the flood period, where I actually forget which one is which, but there was basically for farmers in ancient Egypt, there was a period where you could work on your farm, and there was the other half of the year where you couldn't work on your farm. And at the other
It was
half of that
underwater.
year, when you couldn't work on your farm, they were like, well, we're not doing anything. And the pharaoh was like, well, make some pyramids. But they were
Oh.
compensated for their efforts.
Yeah, just
But
to get them.
Ancient
the economy
Egypt
going.
did have slaves, and that
Right,
was
yeah,
no
okay.
good.
That makes sense.
So they were doing job creation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in a manner of speaking. But yeah, they did have slaves, but it is widely believed that slaves did not build the pyramids.
Well, there you go.
I love learning.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I like
Well-
this. I like this village though.
All of these buildings are too big. I can't find anything else to fit in here. It's very frustrating. I want to put beautiful farms down.
Do you know there's a point in history where all of humanity forgot how to make concrete?
Yes, I did know that.
It's the period of time where
That's so
the knowledge died
stupid.
out. The knowledge died out, and it took us ages to relearn it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
funny.
rules.
Mm.
Did we get it right, or is our concrete a bit shit now?
I think the Roman concrete's
like
the best
bananas.
concrete because it somehow gets stronger as it gets older, whereas ours gets weaker when it gets older.
Yeah, no,
But-
I've heard that we can't
Yeah.
recreate the Roman concrete.
Surely we could now, right? Don't we have machines
I'm sure
Well,
we can recreate it.
the
no.
machine that Plankton has in SpongeBob where he puts in the Krabby Patty and it tells it the exact recipe? Don't we have that machine now?
I don't know.
Surely we have that machine.
Well, we've got that machine where you put a crumb of food in, and it tells you if there's gluten in the food.
So that's the machine.
Well,
Now we
I
can
think
find out if there's gluten in our concrete.
yeah, it'll tell you if concrete contains gluten, and if it is suitable for those with celiac.
What's your bets? I say no.
I reckon Roman concrete, yes.
Yeah, well, you've taken the only two answers, so I guess I'll say sometimes.
Hit or miss.
How's your chair coming, Ethan?
Yeah, I just finished.
You sitting in it?
I'm gonna sit down now.
Give a review.
Yeah, it's really good.
Is it a
really-
gaming
I-
chair?
Nah, it's this IKEA Alefjol.
Hang on, how do we spell it? I want to Google the chair you're in.
ALEFJALL. It's the orangey brown one. It's so good.
The Eggman.
Oh,
Tell us the story
nice.
of the tell us the story of the Lord Howe Island stick insect. I want to know it. apparently the machine we do have that Plankton has is called a spectrograph.
Oh yeah, I know about spectrographs. They have a big tube in them or something like that. They got a coiled cylinder or something like that. They got a pump. It's got to go through at really high speed, but it needs to go through for a little while. And you can get a gas spectrograph and a liquid spectrograph, I think. It looks like apparently Roman concrete is superior to modern day concrete.
Perfect.
Do we know why? Or
Exactly what you said, Hayden. It gets stronger over time.
God, I'm so smart. I don't know. I'm just
This
so
chair
smart.
rules,
I'm such a
dude.
nerd.
It looks
Chair's
cool.
so comfy.
I'm so
Oh,
glad your
boy.
chair rules.
Thank you. When's your vacuum arriving?
No.
Hopefully soon.
I don't know, and I didn't know which to do because, look, last lockdown I ordered stuff, and the post office had the audacity to say no one was home
Oh no, they.
when they were dropping shit off, and I was just, oh my god, my doorbell literally just rang. 1 sec.
Here we
Oh.
go.
It's about to happen. We're here live as it does.
By Eggman saying that there was a stick insect that they thought was extinct, and they found it on a little speck of land of Australia called Lord Howe Island, and
They
then
would.
they started to die in the lab. But then they fed the stick insects a certain sugar solution, and then they were fine again. So there you go.
That's classic stick insect, though.
It is.
They're little shits like that. God. Stick insects. Maybe it's good that they're dying out. I'm joking. I have no strong opinions on stick insects. That would be crazy.
123 Honeybee thinks that we still haven't been able to recreate linen as fine as Egypt could like 3,000 years ago, and that bothers me immensely. That's what they say. That does. That bothers me too.
It is bullshit.
Why don't we have a machine that figures it out?
I don't know. Apparently, with the Roman concrete thing, we are figuring that one out.
So we haven't done it yet. We're in the process
Oh.
of figuring it out.
Well, I think our concrete is cheaper, so companies are like, I don't want to use the other concrete.
Yeah.
But it's the Roman concrete has much of a lighter environmental impact. That's what I was just reading just then.
Right.
So some
Cool.
companies are like, well, maybe we should, I guess.
That's cool that it's better and more environmentally. That's cool.
Just got back to the vacuum cum.
No,
Do we
not
know?
yet.
Do we know?
She hasn't returned.
No, she
Oh,
hasn't
no.
returned yet. Yeah,
Wow.
that's very sad.
I'm thrilled about my new chair.
Maximum Flame says, we've been to the goddamn moon, but we can't make the spicy concrete.
Yeah.
That is annoying.
I
Upsetting.
think what they're saying is we can make the spicy concrete. Land brush. Yes, make it the land. Brush size. Yes. Roughness. Maybe less roughness? Is that what I want? I want you to be land now, please. Be land.
You can do it.
Phil, no. Is it underwater? What are these tools? Water appearance, river tool, lake tool, freshwater brush. Ah, there it is.
Ah,
I want to make the lakes, the rivers bigger. I feel like they should be.
cool.
I kind of liked the two rivers intertwining.
Yeah, I didn't hate that either. I might still do something like that, but I might do it with thicker rivers.
Good.
Actually, you know what? Let's just redo the lake. Whatever. who
So
cares?
is this Goose Town?
Yep, this is Goosetown, USA.
Epic.
Goose Town.
Goosetown, the US of A.
Is there a Goose Town in the USA?
There would be. There's so many towns, right?
That's
One of
just-
them has to be called Goose Town.
In
Statistically.
Indiana.
Oh, you already
Goose
looked
Town,
it up?
USA, in Evansville, Indiana.
Goostown
Wow.
Communications Maps.
Hmm.
Give me Goostown. I just realized how stupid it was to just open Google Maps.
Why?
It,
Like, there's your house on it?
It just could have opened on my exact location. You know what? I'm getting rid of Google Maps.
That's very funny.
Yeah, that would have been great. That would have been very funny. Everyone
Getting
would have.
swatted.
Everyone here would have been on their best behavior to never tell anyone.
Have to take the VOD down.
Oh yeah, I would have to, maybe. Well, I don't know how long I'm going to be at this location anymore. Anyway, the government figured out where I am.
It would be amazing if you doxed yourself before anyone else did. What? Oh no.
What? Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
I know.
Adam's saying he has to move on because the government found him.
Oh
not-
yeah.
How'd the Dyson go?
I have my vacuum!
Yeah.
We did it. We did it.
I just need to work out how to open it now. Oh, God, being stupid so hard.
We did it.
Oh my God, the town looks beautiful.
We did it. This kid.
Oh my God. Varying parts. Wow, so much cardboard to recycle. We did it! Teamwork!
Very good.
It blows my mind that meme children had to grow up and be alive in the world that was shaped because of
God.
them. You know?
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's- They did have to, and that for them, you know?
Ethan's very upset by this idea.
No, I'm so confused. I don't understand what did you say?
Like they have
Feel
to.
I missed half of it.
Well, the meme children have to cop it
Oh right. Okay.
forever, and it's you're not a person when you're a kid. You know, I barely am. I feel like I only just really have become a person. But to be honest, in a few years, I could have been like, "Wow, I was wrong."
Well, I think
Right.
it's,
Yeah?
that's like the aim, though, isn't it? The constant growth, you know?
Yeah, growth.
That's
Yep.
good. Yeah.
Oh yes, many parts of vacuum. I love my new vacuum. Oh my God.
Can you give it a whirl for us? Does it come charged?
We'll see if I can plug it in and get it going for you. Of course. Wow. I hate waste. Like all of this cardboard is recycling, and I know that it's to protect everything as it travels, and that is an important thing. But like, I wish we could have one that was biodegradable in that, like, you could just pop it in the sink and run some water over it, and it would just dissolve
be
into
cool.
something
I
completely.
wish
That sounds like if
all
it
of my
rained, the
packages came
packaging
in
would not
1
do
inch thick steel boxes
well.
that I had to unweld open.
Yeah, and then smelt it down to an ingot and,
Yeah,
fudge it,
there
and
we
then
go.
put it down the sink.
Yeah.
I wish all packaging came inside the delivery person. And you
Yeah,
had to
that's
crack
it.
them open.
What
You have to regurgitate it onto your doormat.
If you could, would you fill an ice cube tray with molten iron?
Yeah.
Yes.
That would look cool.
Yes.
Right?
Well, I don't know. You're putting it into cubes. That's like the most boring shape.
No, but they're not just ice cubes, they're ice cubes. So they're tapered with the very specific profile
Okay.
of an ice cube.
Yeah.
Okay. Canny.
Pong.
I guess that'd be
Glad
fun.
no one
and then
saw
you could
that.
then
Trick
freeze
people.
the cubes and you have
No,
cool
wait.
freezer cubes.
Yeah. If you do it like aluminium, you
Mm.
freeze them, there's the cool freeze ones. Did we
Yeah.
just invent a product that already exists?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, good.
They sell them
Glad
for
we spent the
scotch and
time.
stuff, so you can have cold scotch without it getting watered down.
Yeah, that's kind of cool though. I do like
Yeah.
that.
The other day on a
Freezing
Shut Up a
stuff.
Second, I think it was me, Adam, and Jackson talking about man caves.
Oh,
Yeah.
We deduced that there were two kinds of man caves, like someone who's like just moved out on their own. They're like young, don't have a lot of dosh,
Mhm.
and that's fine. They've got like one very specific type of man cave, and then it's
Yeah.
the one who's like, I need to escape my wife and children. They have a bit more money.
Yeah.
And
There's
then,
ver-
like,
no in
and
between.
there's also obviously always different things of wealth, but we're like a wealthy man cave. Like, you open the freezer, what do you find? Whiskey rocks.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. What was the telltale sign your friend when you were younger was well off?
Thanks for the follow. The G-Man?
Thy egg.
Thy
Thy
Eggman.
Eggman.
Oh,
yeah.
Thy Eggman, of course.
So I would think, especially at like my age when I was younger, when you went to your friend's house and their fridge had an ice maker.
Ah.
I
Absolutely.
don't want to brag, but I had an ice maker in my fridge. So
On now.
no, when I was growing up, that fridge
I
also
also-
had a TV in it too.
Our fridge had a TV in it. It was
That was
insane.
dumb.
What year?
I don't know. There was
That's
a time where,
insane to me.
yeah,
Ahead of the curve. No,
I
but
think
like,
they sold it as like the idea is so that when you are watching the footy and you go to the fridge to get a beer, you can keep watching the game for that, 5
sucks,
seconds.
Man.
That you, it's terrible.
Sucks.
I think
Yeah.
I think another selling point was like you could still keep up with the news while you were cooking.
All right. Thanks, Cybernoy, for the
Yeah.
thing.
Thank you.
And you
for
can listen to the
subbing.
radio and stuff on it.
Yeah, I think it was like the trifecta of having ice cube maker in your fridge, one of
Mhm.
those hi-fi systems for the TV from 2006,
Oh yeah,
and a
that was
PlayStation 3 over a 360. Then it's like, oh,
Oh yeah, having both the consoles.
yeah,
Mm,
that's.
what a flex.
Thanks for the host.
I've just found out my vacuum has a max mode. Who's Max?
Cass.
No,
Enough.
a
I've
little
also-
man comes out your vacuum and cleans your house for you.
there was a sticker on my thing over the trigger of the vacuum that says you have to fully charge it before you use it. So I've plugged it in.
All right.
Apparently, I have to
right.
wash filters with cold waters at least every month, and then I have to let it dry for 24 hours in the sun.
Can't
This
Oh.
kind of seems like owning a crystal.
yeah.
Yeah, has to charge.
Yeah.
Can't believe
There-
you're letting the man tell you what to do. Oh,
There is
fuck
like
you.
a thing on there that shows you where your eye should be positioned on the machine when checking for blockages.
Oh, so you don't just get a face full of dust?
No, I think it's so that you are looking at the right spot.
Oh,
Right.
You
Can
look
I
at the
tell
wrong
you
spot and suck
something?
your eye
Can I
out
tell you
your
something
head.
feral?
yeah, go.
I have really long hair.
You
So,
are gross.
I am an expert on completely. I have to clean vacuums. Like I have to
Yeah.
sit down with a pair of scissors,
Oh yeah, I had
And
to do that as well.
free the vacuum from the prison I have entrapped it in.
Yeah.
Oh.
Also,
my-
I want to say as well, like, if you have long hair, if you are like me, and you don't clean the drain after every shower, that's rude. Like, if you live with someone, you should do that. That's not polite.
Mm. At my
Um,
old work, they came into my office one time with the like office vacuum cleaner, and it was all just clogged with what was very obviously my hair. And they're like, "You got to clean this right now." I'm like, okay, sorry, sir.
That's upsetting.
It was.
That's very funny. I'm filling out a guarantee form. I've never done this
Ooh.
before. Really exciting.
What's that for?
Probably the
In case
vacuum
it
cleaner, right?
breaks, you know.
Oh, right. Okay. Weird that you have to fill out a form for that.
I don't think she
Yeah.
has to fill out the form.
Usually, warranty is automatic in this country.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Interesting.
Look, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I'm really
Yeah.
excited.
Be careful you're not signing like a waiver for if it breaks, it's on you.
Yeah.
Why would they? That's
That would
actually-
be
that's a-
funny.
That's a good
Because
little
if they
business
can
technique.
get like a 1 in 100, hey,
Yeah,
that's quite a
it's
bit of
worth
money
it.
every year.
Oh, I think this is registering a full parts and labor guarantee. Actually, I don't know what that is.
Ah, the classic full parts and labor guarantee.
Also, why am I filling out a form? I could just do this online. Okay,
Grace
writing.
Laurie is asking, how are you maintaining hair during quarantine? I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not.
I-
so bad right now.
I found an online website. I use Adore Beauty because
Mhm.
they entice me with their free purchases and like free gift with purchases and discounts and stuff. Now, but they give you so many like free gifts that I did an order like a couple of months ago, and I'm still trying to get through them. But a lot of the free gifts were like hair oils. So
cool.
I've started using hair oils. Also, I've realized that every single time I go through old photos of myself, I'm like, oh my god, I was so pretty. What happened? Haircut. That's
all it is.
literally. I look at it and I'm like, your hair is either longer than it is now, and you're sad, or you have a fringe in that photo. Just cut your hair.
Cleaned up.
Just cut your hair. And then I cut my hair and I'm like, oh my god, I look like myself again. And then it grows and I'm like, why was I pretty later ago? It's I have to keep saying it out loud because I'm like looking at my hair, like looking at old photos, being like, God, I was haircut. Oh my god.
Yep.
So I've realized the last time I got a haircut would have been maybe October.
About
Yeah,
the same
right.
for me.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
My
Been a while.
my last proper haircut was probably then, but then Lucy cut my hair a couple of months ago. My partner.
Right, yeah.
That was good.
It's still long though.
Oh yeah, still like shoulder length.
You gotta keep the work.
Oh, you got to.
Gotsta.
I
And
managed to
yeah, no, please, one last
Jenny?
anecdote, and I think
I
then we're gonna
managed to
end.
So make it good, Cass. This is the
Yep.
final anecdote. We got to end on a big laugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I managed to get a haircut in that brief moment between lockdowns.
Oh yeah.
Is this the?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not loving this anecdote so far, Cass. You really got to save it. Hey, Tom Walker is good is here.
Tay!
Oh,
Uh,
what?
Like, it could be the
Hey.
fake one though. There's a Tom Walker lowercase ls good.
Oh
that's
no,
been
it's
tricking everyone.
verified.
Oh, it
What
is.
chat are
Cool.
you in? One without you.
Oh no, that's Tom. Hey Tom.
Oh,
Tom did.
yeah,
They
sorry.
joined in
They...
Sans Discorded.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna add them to this Discord. Hang on.
Oh, sick. Should we go for another 15 minutes or something?
Oh yeah, well, look, we're
Get
gonna
there,
make
mate.
it
We
work.
keep going.
If I'm adding Tom and Demi, I want to make it worthwhile.
Absolutely.
For all of us. I can't
Yeah.
seem to. I think we're not Discord friends.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
What is your Discord?
we're not
I don't
Discord
know what
friends.
your guys' Discord. I know Demi's Discord. I don't know
Hang on.
Tom's.
I think there'll be. Gosh.
Yeah, Tom, what is it? How does it feel to hear the voice of one of your streams terrorizes and Hayden?
Wait, that's me?
Yeah.
I'm not a terrorizer. I am a great asset to that stream.
It's always good to see you pop up. So much fun.
It's just it's a nice little safe spot in my internet life.
This is the most Tom thing. His profile picture on Discord is Harley Quinn. Hey man.
Whoa!
Oh, there we go. Oh, good.
Shut up.
Hi, how's it going?
No, Hayden's good. Hayden rules. Hey, Hayden.
Hey Hayden.
Hey Tom. Hey Demi.
All right.
Nightmare.
We're gonna get what?
I hope that was it. Was it?
Bye guys.
was.
Good.
But also, as soon as we did it, Tom just looked at the screen and said, "Oh, we're alone."
I was in the flat staring at my cat for no reason.
If you guys want to look in the chat, yeah, there's my cat Jesus Garfield drawing.
I love it.
Thank you.
Oh
I-
Jesus.
I once drew a shirt for Tom as a present for Christmas, and it was Garfield that said "Merry Christams from Gert," and Garfield is like a perfect picture of Garfield, but one of his feet was a huge human foot.
So bad.
It was really
Oh dear.
and looked at the shirt a few times.
That's beautiful.
Very funny.
It's a great shirt. You can only wear it on Christmas, and even then, you shouldn't be wearing it.
Yeah, fair.
That's nice, but it is good because at Christmas, like, it depends on the vibe, obviously. There's
Yeah.
some Christmas circles where everyone would just have to cop it. because
Okay,
it's
that's
Christmas.
Wreaths. A Christmas
Fuck!
circle
I
is
was
a
going to
wreath.
say that.
What?
Wreaths is the Christmas circle is called a wreath. Them too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's good. Thank you.
Ruining that you guys are doing. I didn't even pay attention to what we're ruining.
Oh no, it's fine. We've
We've been doing a great job ruining it already.
Oh,
I
cool.
literally built a chair during this.
I
That's got a
collected
Dyson?
a vacuum.
Yeah, got a vacuum
Made a
ship.
vacuum?
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What is this?
Wait, can we show them Ducktown too?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Ducktown.
All right.
I made a bad town. I mean, I think it's good.
So
Show me. What is?
this is Gooseville, one of the 2 towns we made today. I'll quickly
Mhm.
save this and then one draft. Oh, sure, cool. Too busy to fucking
Currently
save a
busy.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Open Ducktown. And this is the one Cass designed.
It's Ducktown. So the lake is a beak, and the
This is
wing
the lake,
the
by the
farm.
way.
And
That Wait. Okay. So which one is the beak? Is it the
the
It's
whole
an open
thing.
beak.
the open beak? Okay, because I was thinking if it's that open beak there,
Mhm.
then this lake coming out of it is the longest, most fucked up tongue I've ever seen.
No, this would be a path.
yeah.
Cass has made a lake. Is it still a lake if no rivers feed into or out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's
What
so
does it
that
become then? Is it a
that's
pond?
Yeah.
okay.
I
Maybe
think
it's
that's
a
actually
pond.
a billabong. A billabong doesn't have water coming in
No,
or
that's
out of it,
a
right?
backpack, you dipshit.
Sorry?
Billabong is a backpack. I think that's a really isn't it?
What?
I don't know. I'm
Isn't
looking
it
it up.
A, really
A
big
branch-
pond, so-
A branch of a river forming a backwater or stagnant pool made
it's
by
when,
water.
like, a river cuts itself off a bit and then becomes a little thing on its own.
Yeah. And then if you look
Ah.
just under that description of Billabong, it says, hey, Adam, it's a backpack, you
Oh.
fucking dipshit.
I thought you were being very genuine for a second, and I navigated back to that page. That's that's great.
Next to me, as she projects for the Discord call, is blowing my eardrums
Yeah.
right the fuck out.
Tom doesn't like to be near me because I yell.
Very good.
Oh,
And my laugh is extremely unpleasant, and Tom needs to be near it.
Aiden, what's up with you, dude?
I love
nothing.
Yeah,
I just-
dude.
I don't know. I had a meeting today and it was
Ooh.
boring and long.
Good.
Snake yesterday.
Oh yeah, I saw a red belly black snake. It was sick.
Ah!
I saw it and then
That's
ran towards it.
Yeah, and it was while he was on a call with me, and I was like, "Do not make me hear you die."
It was too
can't-
fast. I would slither away before I got to it.
Ownable hazards and just breaking into the term towards them.
You don't it's not even fight or flight for you. It's just run. There's one
Whatever
Yeah.
direction you're facing.
run
But
at.
it was the first time I've ever seen like a big deadly snake in the wild. So I got very excited and wanted to, I don't know, be near it, I guess.
You got to mantle whatever obstacle is obstructing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to get out of there. Oh, mirrors edging your way towards the.
Oh, it's one of those mean scarves.
Yeah. Roof of a building, fall your way off.
mean scarf.
yeah.
I like that duck. I'm still thinking about the duck town. I really like
Thank you. It is actually called Ducktown.
Mm.
So canonically, none of the villagers know that the shape of the town is a duck because none of them can see it from above.
it. Yeah.
There's no way to bird's eye view it
But
hilariously.
that would
Who's
have
the
a map
map
though,
for?
right?
Who's
Yeah.
the map for?
The map is for the
Like they'd
players.
see this.
Wait,
So
so
it's not.
yeah, do they not get a map?
Well, surely the villagers would have a map of their own town. Or something,
Yeah, but
right?
they wouldn't have an aerial map. They'd have a. Let me show you. So
But then
Okay,
it's
just
just
some
never seen a
troop
duck.
of crazy.
Olden
Do you think-
timey
to
maps.
your town with a perfect map. know exactly where to go, and you're like, how do they know?
Map.
You get those old-timey maps before, like, satellites, right? Like, people know what
So the way
shapes
old
countries
maps,
were.
the way that old maps would work is it wasn't a bird's eye view. It would be as you walked, it would show you. So, for example,
It was interactive.
yeah, it was.
Eyes view, right?
Oh, very good.
It would be as you were walking.
Adam, wait, I've got to say the joke again. Didn't get a big enough reaction. It was
I didn't hear
dinosaur eyes. It was the olden times, right? Because
Yes.
the birds weren't invented.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
then
was-
here's another. And the maps were in like black and white as
Yeah.
well because it was the elf time.
They would call it a pterodactyl's eye view.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. And also the maps were coal powered because it was olden times.
That's right. That's right.
So also a
It
joke
says
about it.
It says it here somewhere. Hang on. Coal powered. Hang on.
Do you guys know Russell Crowe is obsessed with maps?
No.
That
What do you
doesn't
mean?
Shock me.
Doesn't
He
surprise
loves
me.
to collect antique maps. The Bleachmoors weighing in with that doesn't shock either. Yeah, whether they're breeding them, they're doing something right.
Well, our dad collected ancient weapons, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me about this, and I was like, "Yep." Like,
Checks out.
Yeah.
hey
Some people
guys,
just
really
know.
quickly, and this isn't really related to anything we were talking about, but I did just look over and the horse toilet seat that the people on my Twitch stream paid for arrived today.
Oh, that's so
Ooh.
exciting.
Dave, because
That's
Ethan got a
good.
chair, I got my vacuum, you got your horse toilet.
That's
I got my horse toilet.
We did it.
So yeah, they bought it. I get to
Days
ship
is full of wins.
You get to ship betwixt a horse. What
Yeah.
kind of horse toilet seat? Like, is it only faces? Is it the entire body? Is it one body wrapped around in a sphere? Circle,
We
sorry.
got a lovely surprise because it's like one of those heavy resin toilet seats.
Ooh.
And it's like on the top, it's the two horses' faces, and we're like, "Oh, that's beautiful." And then we lifted it up, and they're under there as well.
Is it the
Oh.
horses' bodies when you lift up the lid?
No, it's a pair of horses. One of them is like beautiful and has a long white mane, and Tom said that that's him, and the other one is scruffy and gross behind it, and that one's me.
As soon as you said there are two horses, I'm like, yes, you both
Yeah.
get one.
If
Yeah,
you
it's pretty clear to tell which one is Tom and which one is Demi. It's like by looking at it, you're like, oh yeah, sure. But I'm really excited to shit in it.
Cool.
Yeah. How do you? Is it hard to install a toilet seat?
No,
Surely
I've done it.
not.
Put our bidet on.
You put a bidet on.
Does this mean you have to get rid of the bidet, or is the bidet an attachment?
No, the bidet is an attachment. I
That's
installed it into the wall and then also onto the toilet. So I'm just gonna take everything off and then put the bidet back on and then put our horses on.
Okay,
Cool.
cool. Do you have a bum gun or like a bidet?
It's attached to the thing and it has a power. It's called luxury bidet.
I'll
Yeah.
Google it.
It has a knob that like you say which way it can spray either your asshole or the toilet underneath to spray it clean.
Oh, very cool.
Oh,
It's one of the ones that is just like based on the pressure from the wall, like as it's attached to your plumbing.
Right.
oh.
Adam, I've sent you 3 photos of it.
Oh yeah.
They're-
Of the horse.
I've sent them in a private message.
Okay. I'll
Let's dox the chat.
I nearly doxed myself earlier. I don't know who was there for it, but I wanted to search something on Google Maps, and I opened up Google Maps, and I was like, "Ooh, best not just straight away launch into Google Maps. It will absolutely have your current location."
Sorry, just to cycle back, I've got some tweets here from Russell Crowe.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Well, the first one is on the 24th of January 2013. It is simply, I love maps.
Yes.
Oh no, that has bad connotations now.
That's at 3:08 a.m. And then at 1:24 p.m. on the same day, maps. I love them. Love reading them. Love planning adventures. Love seeing how things relate topographically.
Ugh.
That's sucks.
And then on the 11th, he just tweeted, Canberra today, mapping our world exhibition at the National Library. Loved it. Privileged to see these amazing maps in one place. Guy fucking loves maps.
He doesn't even have, like, I would have thought there was like a fancy word for maps that he would use. You know how like weird gun people call them like sidearms and shit? I would have thought that maps have,
Oh, yeah.
like world friend or like road teller and shit. What is the,
Interesting.
do you guys know if there's a fancy word?
Topographical instrument.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
nice.
Yeah,
That
that
doesn't really
rules.
make sense, but that's fine.
Cartographer's lover.
Wait, is it if you're a cartographer, if you make maps, is it a cartograph?
Oh.
Surely.
Oh. Huh.
Did I
like,
do it?
oh.
Did I solve it?
Just the two dumbest people in the world.
Tom, where did you send it?
I was sending a direct message to you, Adam.
Through what?
Yeah,
Through
through.
Discord.
He's checked everything.
Yeah,
Adam, go to the left of your screen. Left?
yeah,
There he is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, okay, they haven't sent it yet. Oh, they haven't
There's some
sent it.
hefty
Oh,
photos.
okay.
Very
I'm going
good.
to disconnect. I'm going to do it on mobile.
Oh my god,
Yeah, who's on the CS Fans radio account?
that'd be
They
Zavin,
brought
I'm
out the
guessing.
laundromat.
Oh wait, they're
Yeah,
at a
who's
laundromat.
Oh no, it's Jackson, I think.
Oh yeah, it could be Jackson actually. But yeah, that'd
Adam,
be
he's
He's
Jackson.
washing his sheets.
Oh,
No, he spelt it right and spelt it wrong.
Was he trying to correct himself? And
I
then,
think so.
that's very funny. Oh,
Hi,
Jackson.
Jackson.
Sent it, and it's in your inbox now.
All right, I'll
Very
check
good.
again.
Send you one photo of
Oh my
there's-
god, this is incredible.
It's really obvious which horse is which.
I'm sending you
So
the second
good.
photo, which is of when I caught Demi looking at the sea.
Don't.
Oh,
Dude.
The other photo.
That's
Don't zoom in on our
that's got
wig.
some
Don't say that wig.
I'm sorry, I
got
won't zoom
some
in on the wig.
gloss to it.
Yeah,
It's
cool.
incredible.
It's like
Wearing. You say wig?
yeah, there's a wig in the background. Don't look at my hands, you creep.
I'm so genuinely stressed. I don't know what part of this photo I can show.
Start looking at the details in the back.
No hands, no fingers. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Zoom in on the wig. We gotta see it.
Oh, you can see the minion costume in the back.
Oh, good.
This is this guy went out Tarantino.
Oh wow,
Oh.
babe. Wow.
Hayden, can I tell you that when you had that message string with Tom was telling us about it. It was very good.
About the minion costume
Yeah.
I found in the
Where's
bin.
the minion?
That's
Hang on, I gotta be really careful.
With you found it in the bin is so fucking funny.
Oh.
Could you believe someone would throw that away? A whole set?
Have you seen the photo of Hayden in the minion costume? It looks cursed. Have you seen that?
Oh no, send it.
I'm
No.
gonna find it.
What photo?
No hands.
Is it the one where I'm drinking wine in the park from a bag?
Yes.
Okay. It was on my Instagram, but I got rid
You
of it.
Nope,
got
no
rid
hands.
of it.
Well, I archived it because I didn't think it was very commercial
work.
radio. You know?
Can you please
Yeah, fair.
send it to me, please? Or just
Tell you what, how about this? For a brief time, I'll unarchive it and you can get it for a second.
okay,
I'll check it
unarchive it.
out.
Although Hayden's
Oh, God. I don't
Instagram
know how
is
to do
good. There's a really good shot of him and Mum's cat being forced to meet each other via FaceTime.
That was good.
Oh, there's a really, I think one of my favorite photos of Hayden starting the cuffed shirt revolution. Like, not sleeves, the whole shirt cuffed.
Oh yeah, I see that. That's good.
That's great.
That's
I have
very
no
good.
idea how to unarchive a photo, guys. I've got no clue.
Take a
Um,
screenshot and send it
go-
to me.
You go to
Of
your
what?
profile, click
Yeah.
the 3 lines in the top right, and click archive, and that shows all your archive.
Oh, yeah.
things.
The thing saying archive, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Adam. I send you another photo there, which would show the full extent of and also you'll get a little shot of David in the background, which is nice.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah.
All right.
Zoom on.
So before I show it, what parts of this
Oh.
image can't I show? Demi's
No, I
hand.
think
I
it's-
already know.
Most of my hand is hidden, so that's okay.
Yeah, this one you can show with impunity.
All right.
Kat, it's unarchived.
Oh, brilliant.
Hang on. I know what to do.
Oh boy.
Everyone go to Hayden Bleach. That's the Instagram. Yes.
Gotten that. Yeah.
Hang on, I know
Also,
what to do.
this photo is one that Tom took surreptitiously. Oh my God, Hayden, that photo!
Hashtags are hashtag bar, hashtag nah, and hashtag nah.
Oh my God.
That rules.
I was-
Damn.
What I was going to say was, this is a. Oh, thank you.
Adam.
He blacked out my hand.
Yeah, that's nice.
There's that photo was one that Tom took like surreptitiously and then yelled, "Stop looking at the horses," because they're gazing at the toilet seat.
Oh my
Yeah, this
God, Hayden, this is incredible.
is so good.
That was on
Hayden.
Halloween, I think.
Oh my God.
It has the energy of an All Hallows Night.
What was that? Sorry, Tom?
It has the energy of an All Hallows Night when all manner of ghouls and ghosties come out to play.
One time I was on a live podcast and they told us to dress up as the village people. And I was like, oh, okay. And I went to the shops and all I could find was I wanted to go as a minion instead. But they didn't have any minion costumes that would fit me. So I bought a Minions bean bag and cut a head hole at the top.
Oh, beautiful.
Did you fill it with beans as well?
No, because the leg holes, the beans would have come out the bottom and I would have been a messy, messy boy.
You should have just taped it up, and then a little trail of beans would just follow you everywhere.
That would have been great. But then a witch would find me and put me in the oven.
That's true. No, that's how you escape the witch, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, didn't they escape the witch with the breadcrumbs?
But if you're in the oven, like breadcrumbs aren't going to help, you know.
It's been a while since I've read the story.
I think in the original, those kids just got like cooked, didn't they?
Did they get cooked, or did they? Oh, no, they. I thought they killed the witch. They cooked her.
It reached the point that people got a hold of it and they were like, "Man, this is a huge bummer. Why don't we like get the kids to kill the witch?" You know how they like change them for nowadays? Because I think the kids just got like fucking cooked and she had a kid pie.
If it was a Grimm's fairy tale, the kids probably definitely died.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Adam's doing us a Google. Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
You're all very welcome. I love you all.
Oh, another highlight of Hayden's Instagram is when he got a dog to paint a house.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah,
good.
send me that one as well. That one rules.
Hayden's got a photo with Auntie Donna.
Oh yeah.
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 That's
I've
nice.
got a photo with Auntie Donna. Everyone has a photo with Auntie Donna.
Yeah, they're very nice. I was waiting in line for like ages, and they're just very
So kind.
nice, and they talk to everyone. They're good boys.
Me and Mark are gonna Twitch together next week.
Oh,
Ooh,
sick.
what time? Spruik.
Yeah.
I will update. I'll be announcing it. I just we haven't decided what games we're gonna play yet. It might. Yeah, we're trying to figure out whether we want something that we're really bad at or something that we can just fuck around with. You know.
Yeah.
Is there anything on the short list, or you have no idea?
You just haven't done anything you're bad at yet.
Yeah, well, maybe. I mean, I'm really bad at Crash Bandicoot, but usually I play that with Tom, so I don't know. We'll see.
That was a fun but infuriating stream. Oh, wow.
Dude, we've been playing Crash Bandicoot. We're playing Crash Bandicoot later tonight. I think around 8 or so.
Yeah, around 8.
Yeah, and it's oh fuck me. What a game. What an awful thing that we just subjected children to for so long.
Oh,
I
loving this.
can see you doing something behind the scenes, but I don't know what you're doing.
Who are you talking to?
Adam.
Oh no, I wasn't doing anything. I was just coming back to the wonderful photo of the. Ah, look at that cute cat as well. Does
So
David really drool as much as the pictures imply?
Dude, he drools. So he drools when he's content, And often I will come back to he will stand up from my lap, and I will have a giant wet patch on my pants.
No.
He's just like covered my knee. He's been sucking on my pants and just drooling all over.
That's kind of nice and horrible.
Pants suck.
That
I
made
like
my
to have
head
80
hurt.
viewers for horse toilet seat.
That's
I
worth it.
can't. He's the most beautiful cat in the world. I can't ever be mad at him. All he does nowadays is wake me up by headbutting me in my face and standing on my tits and going, "Ah!" And it's
That's
so
great.
Oh,
cute.
cute.
I can't be mad.
Oh.
I love him so much.
God is beautiful. I was so bummed. Like, obviously, there's a lot to be bummed out re-COVID, but that meant we couldn't meet Dave.
Aw.
Yeah.
Meet Dave.
He was gonna come down.
2011 Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he was gonna come down and we were all gonna stay together. And also Dave has been a lot better. He's been meeting people. Usually he's a giant coward, but he's been meeting people lately because we give him his anxiety drugs. And then he,
Oh, good.
Oh, that's cute.
Hey, that wouldn't be the only animal in Sans Pants, or related to Sans Pants at least. There's maybe getting anxiety
Yeah.
medication. Cass?
Yeah. The dog I live with, whomst I love dearly, has just gone on.
I thought you were just calling Cass a dog and saying,
Yeah, I was thinking that as well. I was like, wow, this is really crossing a line.
No, no.
The sweet puppy angel I live with has recently gone on Prozac.
"Oh my god,
Oh my
really fun
God.
from a person drug." I heard about one time. I heard through a comedian about he had a friend that had a dog which was it was kind of meant to be a farm dog, but it lived in a house, and they were like, "Oh, he's kind of depressed," so they took him to the vet, and the vet was like, "Oh yeah, it's because he's lost his sense of purpose."
Oh, God.
The vet gave him a harness and 2 cans of beans, so 1 can of beans in each side of the harness, and then the dog was like, "Oh, my job is to carry my beans." So the dog.
Oh.
Bean dog.
This is a story I heard from Luca Muller,
This
the
boy.
comedian, and I just, oh god, it's so good.
That's
I-
great.
I got my beans now, so I'm fine. I need to carry these beans around. I'm their chaperone.
It's so nice.
Really
God,
good.
to live a life in which carrying the beans just blisses you out.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the relief for that dog? That dog missing a purpose that it had bred into it, not knowing, and then all of a sudden receiving bean?
Mm.
Oh my god. To be
Everything's
as
right
happy
above
as a
the
dog with a
beans.
bean.
All right.
Did it
Ashley,
carry?
I love you guys. Bye.
Love you
you.
too.
Bye.
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 All right, I gotta go scrub Demi down in her shower. I gotta go turn the hose on Demi outside.
Okay.
See you,
See you
Tom.
later.
Bye, Tom.
Bye. Have a good stream later.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for
Thanks for
being
coming.
on.
Oh, no worries. And here, one last poo and pee in the chat for old time's sake.
Oh, sick.
Oh, God bless. Poo and pee.
That's good. Well, I guess we have now gone 26 minutes over.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
No one had the heart to tell him.
26 glorious minutes, though. Lovely. Incredible minutes.
Good stuff.
Every
Phenomenal.
single one of them a child of mine that I wish would never die.
Yeah. Can we
Um,
get some Tom Jokers in the chat? Thanks.
all right.
Oh,
So
the
to
Tom
close,
Jones is good.
close the stream out, if you've got Tom Jokers, chuck them in the stream. I laughed.
Or Navi Tom's pretty good too.
Or Navi Tom. I laughed so hard during that little addendum. I laughed so hard, my head, literally, my forehead hurts. I'm not even
Or
kidding.
Tom's bringing the goods in the chat. Oh yeah, that's good.
Ah, thinking I was calling you a dog.
What?
When they thought I was talking about cats.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. That
It
must
did
have
sound
been
a lot
re-
like that.
for them. Imagine being live on air and thinking that. Wow, that must have been stressful. Wow. Holy shit. How do you broach that? All right.
Mm.
Anyway, I love you all. Those of you listening, those of you in the chat, But now it is time for us to say goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, quickly, good news. I'm
Yeah?
making new Sanspants emotes. So
Sick.
those bad ones you posted now, bye-bye soon, hopefully.
Aw, fair. That's good.
Yeah.
We've got room for extra. We could chuck the bad ones and the good ones in together.
Sure.
We'll see. We'll see what we're doing.
The
Anyway,
toothless Cass.
something... I like those pictures. There's little
They're
heads
fun.
of us. I love them.
Thank you.
Ethan gave me a sneak peek of them last night, or of mine.
Oh.
I liked it.
Lucky.
Good stuff.
Just
I'll send
one...
you yours, Adam.
Just some quick housekeeping stuff before we do leave, though.
Yes.
It's been posting in the chat, or it should have been posting in the chat, hopefully. But just for Zamet's sake, I'm going to audibly let everyone know that if you go to our website, Adam,
Is that Jackson in the Sanspants radio thing?
Adam
I'll send
currently
you yours too, Jackson.
stalling for time. Should have just let you keep talking.
Yeah. I need a confirmation on yes, Jackson, cool.
Yeah. So if you enjoyed the D&D live stream that we did, or the VODs that were posted for it, you liked the wild magic table that I used, that wild magic table is currently for sale at sanspantsradio.com/product/dumb wild magic table. Alternatively, you can just go to our website, sanspantsradio.com, and you will be able to find it there. It is literally the exact wild magic table we used. It's got, I think, 800 or so random things. If you get it, a fun game to play is, because I think so many people from Sanspants contributed to it, like me, Jackson, Zamet, and I think Tom Walker even chucked us a few lovely suggestions for...
I think I chucked one in. Maybe
yeah,
two.
oh yeah, Cass as well. Yeah. So, like half of fucking Sanspants chucked something in. A fun game to play is to try and work out which ones came from who. That's very good. So, having said that, Zamet can rest easy, and I can rest easy, and I hope you all, if you're sleepy, can rest easy. I've been Adam.
Been Cass?
Ethan, you go.
Oh, okay, well, I came in after you, but sure, I've been Ethan.
Is that how it works? Okay, I didn't.
Sure.
And I'm Hayden, and also I got a new episode of the Weekly Muniz coming
Yeah.
out either today or tomorrow.
Oh,
so
that's good.
Where-
I'm excited. Or
Yeah?
what? No, you
I was
go.
about to say, where can people find that episode?
Just on your favorite podcasting app. Just search the Weekly Muniz. We're everywhere. Except the ones
Oh,
where you
yeah.
have to pay to be on there. We're not on those. But you can also, we got a Twitter as well at the Weekly Muniz. If you want to follow it, it's no good.
Is it with the?
You know what? I don't know. I think it's at the Weekly Muniz.
Surely
We've
no
got-
one else has it.
We've got like a socials thing, but you're not on the socials thing.
Add my other Twitter. Add my at Hayden Bleach. That's the Weekly Muniz one's not very.
It is the Weekly Muniz.
Oh, good.
What is more followers, the Weekly Muniz or you?
You're just at Hayden Bleach, yeah?
Yeah. Neither of them have very many followers.
You have more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, thank you, Jackson.
Adam.
Thanks, Jack.
Adam did that.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thanks,
This
Adam.
is the Sanspants account. We just
No, that's fair. All right, we're
Oops.
half an hour over at this point. Thank you so much for listening. Love you all. Search out Hayden. All of our other socials are there. You're welcome. Jackson, you stolen valor piece of shit. Fuck you.